Oh, look, it's Fizwick. I was meaning to talk to him.
That's the one that took the seeds, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to learn names.
It takes a little while. A few
Yeah,
times
there's
I actually
definitely a
called
lot of
George
people.
Gregg.
At least you got the G.
Yes.
I don't know, I just remember the one person back home where I messed up their name and they threw that huge fit. Like, it wasn't my
Yes,
fault. I didn't know and I fucked up and didn't realize they were a noble.
Yes, that doesn't really happen here. Good morning, John.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
That's good.
Just kind of still waking up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we all are.
See, that's understandable.
Let's see, we're up
It's a
a
good
lot.
thing.
Hope you
It's a good thing the sundial. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say that it's a good thing that the sundial can actually tell time, despite the fact that it never actually gets dark here. Otherwise, I'm certain I would probably either sleep in or stay up way later than I probably should. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nata.
Hope you've been settling in. Okay.
Settling in okay. I'm still, dealing with the complications that came with me coming here. And today I'm feeling slightly under the weather, but besides that, it's been okay. Everyone seems nice.
A lot of us
Yes, I'm
took time to adjust, so.
Yes. I'm actually going to see if Jojo has any ingredients for any kind of soups. See if that might help her throat a bit.
Thank you for the hydrate. I will.
Today.
I'm actually not feeling great out of character, so trying to method act that.
Is found for you.
But I will hydrate in a second.
I certainly hope so.
It's not anything serious.
Hopefully not. Probably just, cold from change of area. Body's just not used to it yet.
Fantastic, wonderful, great. I love that. I love the people that are fighting first and then asking the questions way after, if they do at all.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't.
I'm gonna go check on my leathers and see how they're doing. They're probably about
Alright,
ready to get stretched out a little bit. I hope you both have a good rest of your day.
I hope you have a good day too.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello.
Good morning.
About that kind of thing happening, and I was like, well, that's happening to people who aren't native dragons, But thankfully, it seems as though he's been at least being handled with a modicum of respect. Bare minimum, I know, but for some of these people, it's a high bar to reach, apparently.
Yeah, they definitely do be like just scooting under the bar, barely.
Indeed. Well, that's good to hear. It's good to see you as well. I hope you had a good day. I heard some scary things happened yesterday, apparently out in the
Did your
forest.
ears get bigger?
Yeah, there was the Miss Henrietta came back, but she was like doing some things with a little person from Burroughs named Gil, and we had to like save her, basically. But we did it, but the problem is that I kind of roped Mr. Tobias and Miss Crimson into it, so now they and me are friends with the hag, and we gotta like be her buddies and stuff, so... I mean, I'm fine with that, but I feel a little bad about bringing them into it too, but we saved the day, and I would say out of everybody, they're like the two that would probably be most likely to help with the Henrietta situation.
True. Crimson does like to help any opportunity she can, and Tobias is
What does that mean?
reliable, level-headed, and somebody who I believe
more
would be able
upright than
to,
they normally
given a
are.
situation, outwit a Fae. So, yes,
Mhm,
I suppose that would make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Standing
that
up to
turned out
levels.
considerably worse.
Maybe
I
they were
like how that
drooping
turned out.
before
Although,
when I
again,
normally saw you.
befriending a hag, not ideal, but I mean, saved that young lady, so.
But who
I'd
knows?
say worth
Maybe
it.
We
you're
also learned from
maybe your
Miss
tail's
Rose
gotten so
that
big it can't
there
grow
was an
any further,
archmage
so now
living
your
here named
ears are
Sylvie,
growing.
and
My
she
tail
seems
was
to
not
think that
big in
she's
the
still
first
alive,
place.
even though it would have been like maybe
crazy.
hundreds of years or something since the
Wayne,
last time she
your
saw
tail
her.
is almost your entire
So
back at this
I want
point.
to like look in the library for
No, it's
informations
not.
on this Miss
You
Sylvie
can't lie
and
to
stuff
yourself
and see what I
anymore.
can find.
I think that'd be wise.
I'm being bullied.
Also, not to interrupt, Catherine, I do have that thing for you. Hang on. Let me fish it out.
Oh, that's
There
good.
we go. Healing salve, as you'd mentioned prior in your letter. So there you go.
Thank you, Fizwick.
Of course, of course.
And any luck on those seeds, by the way?
The seeds? Oh, I
Mhm.
just found those. Tobias had handed me some, and I didn't really have much of a chance to work on them yet. There's a few
Oh,
things.
okay.
There were some sunflowers out there I was given. I haven't had a chance.
It was
to
the
yet, I'll be honest.
it was the ones I gave yesterday from the hag.
Correct.
Fairy
you
seeds.
and correct. You and Tobias, and I think I might have another one. Several
me.
people handed them to me. Yes, and you. Yes, Catherine. So I have 3. No progress yet. I was gonna get some food. I think Lawrence got lost on the way to finding breakfast, so I may just come back later.
Well, if you find out anything, let us know.
Absolutely, of course. And I appreciate your generous donations for the sake of progress.
Well, it's better you learning what they do instead of us just randomly using it.
Agreed. And for the sake of progress, I will absolutely let as many people as I can know once we do find out, because I feel as though science needs to be spread evenly. We may find out a bit more about that today. Nudge, nudge. Once Lawrence
Well, if you
gets
need
back,
any help,
apparently
let
he
me know.
wants to, Oh, yes, of course. Once Lawrence gets back, I think he wants to gather all the groups who have more or less set up their guilds and have them all do a little speech. So I did, I did write something. I am kind of proud of it.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Great public speaking. Thank you. All right. In that case,
I'm sure you'll do great, Fizwick.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, Catherine. And thank you, guys. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and see if I can get started on those seeds, since you mentioned them and reminded me. And maybe see if we could find some of the other things you'd found in the summer court as well. I was given some sunflowers. I'm very curious about what their potential applications might be. I heard some of them were moving around and attacking people. Was that true?
I didn't
yes.
see
There
that.
was one little one that looked pretty cute that was walking around, but I don't know about attacking people.
I heard Wayne was involved.
Yes,
So-
no, Wayne,
Yes.
Wayne tried pulling down one of the sunflowers and tried taking the seeds, and when he did, one of the sunflowers came out and attacked him for it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I do remember that now.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go take a look at those. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the Mage Dome.
Alright.
Take care.
Take care. So did you want to walk around while we wait, or do you just want to sit and relax?
We can walk around. I usually like to do that in the morning because it almost seems like the morning is when new people tend to arrive.
Maybe it's the portal just trying to help them.
Possibly.
Have you had anyone
So I
show
like to
up in
be
the
there
middle of
just
the
in
night?
case. I don't believe so, no.
Well, I wonder if
Not that
that
I'm
has
aware
any
of.
meaning or if it's just coincidence.
I'm honestly not sure. I do believe that Ryder arrived sometime in the afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
That would be interesting to try to research. Guess we may have to go around and just ask people what time of day they showed up.
I suppose so.
Or if anyone needs some help.
Like, even though I'm here, all my notes, I feel like it would be a waste to stop now.
No. That's why I have it in my hand, so it
I would
doesn't
say so.
destroy anything while here.
Well, then I'll try to make
Good
that my
morning,
goal.
Lawrence.
Good morning.
What the fuck to do? Actually, where's Wayne? There he is. There's the fucking idiot.
You can just tell how much they love each other.
Not as much as us, though.
Much you love
True. They're more like brothers, if anything.
Morning.
Wayne and Michael. Hello, Jasper.
Oh.
Looks like people are gathering.
It appears so.
I actually
I
need
wonder
to
how that
grab
one
a quick
dragon
drink.
girl is doing.
Give me 1 second.
Someone is a loud sleeper.
Yeah, it's coming straight through the window. Unless they're on the roof.
I'm honestly not really sure. I mean, it's certainly possible.
Now I kind of want to like walk to the left and right just to make sure they're not up there.
Try to take my drink.
It's poison! He's got poison! He's drinking poison!
Oh.
So do you see what I mean about Wayne usually making my job harder?
If it comes down to it, I'll get you a lucky rabbit's foot. Also make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Hello, Miss Jojo.
Hi.
Okay, we're good.
I'm gonna try to grab the drink.
Miss Jojo. Just letting you know that I have that salve that we discussed.
Ah. Okay.
I'm sure considering the fact that you saw how drinking it works, I'm sure you know how a salve works and how that particular thing is supposed to be applied.
Yeah.
Alright. There you are.
Oh, thank you. Queen.
Also, do you perhaps have anything that you could use to make soup with?
I might. Depends on the soup, I suppose.
I guess whatever you think would be good for someone who may be sick. Coughing, sore throat, things of that nature.
Hey, Nirta, are you going to be doing church services today?
I think something
I was,
hot would
but
definitely
Mr.
work,
Lawrence
but I
said he
don't know
wanted to do like a guild
spice
introduction
sometimes helps
thingy
as well,
meeting, so
but
I wasn't
depends on
sure
if
when
they
that
can
was gonna
handle
be.
spice.
He said it was gonna be after like
I'm
sometimes open air
average.
so I don't know. I wanted
Average?
to, but
Okay.
I'm afraid to do it, and
maybe
then like
a
we
little spice
can't
then
because
to
he's
see if
doing
it
his
helps.
thing.
And if you have some kind of hot tea as well.
Yes, that's fair.
Alright.
You. Why did you say that his drink was poison?
Okay.
Does he try poison
Thank you.
last time when he had a suspicious drink?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, it was lemon. It was literally lemon. It's just lemon. It's not poison. Otherwise, I would have threw up.
Where did he get it from?
Apparently the bakery.
Well,
They
Oh.
have lemons?
at
Did
least
he-
we know you're not needed yet.
Apparently.
Did he trade it? Did he trade for it, or did he get
took
it from the bakery?
He
Probably just
I-
like it, yeah.
He probably just
This
took
is
it.
this is Wayne we're talking about. He
Yeah, he
doesn't
probably
have
took it.
money.
More than likely, yes.
None of us have money.
You
What the hell?
don't gotta explain to me, like, currency trading
Is that a new
stuff.
person?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh,
I
up
don't-
there. Oh, I was going to say no. You've already met my wife, but oh, yes, I see.
Yeah, I think that's somebody news up there.
Speaking of,
Looking around
You're
like they've
normal, you
never
should go
seen
introduce
anything
yourself
before.
in your time. Be the
quick
person
question for all of you. When you all came through the portal the first time, what time of day was it?
Day.
Morning?
That's a good question.
Morning? Because I'm trying to figure out if people can come through at any time or if it's just some weird coincidence or something. So far I haven't heard about anyone coming like in the middle of the night.
I showed up in the middle of the day when I first showed up in town.
So midday, alright?
I showed up in the
I
morning.
just showed up in the afternoon as well.
It was night, at least for me when I went through the portal, but it was morning for you guys.
Right.
But it just makes me wonder if the portal only, like, brings people in a limited time.
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I arrived what, in the morning. Yeah.
Morning for you as
Majority
well?
of people arrived in the morning. Yeah. But this
Because,
was
like,
in the
with,
first town.
my wife, when she came here, it was a year my time, between her coming through and me. But it was a lot less time for her being here without me, so there's some kind of time dilation. But I was also wondering if the portal, like, holds on to you until morning or midday for the next day to bring you through. Because time dilation's a thing with the portal. It could hold on to us for God knows how long. But it could feel like an instant for
I
us.
think it's just random, honestly.
I spent the previous year trying to figure out everything I could about a portal I didn't know about. Now that I'm able to see it, I'm trying to continue my research. But thank you for your insight.
Time is different here. Okay. Yeah, time moves differently here in the Feywilds. A lot different.
Yeah, I noticed.
So it could be varied from, for an example, if, you know, you came here yesterday, maybe it was like 10 years for your world.
That's
That
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
My wife, for me, it was a year. For her, it was, I think, 2 months.
I have not seen her yet today. She usually shows up later in the evening.
Yeah, that's how most of that works. Which is, I guess, it's all right because you know, how things work around here. So.
And because I don't know a lot about they, are they, like, do they get more powerful at certain times of the day? Or is it the same no matter the time?
I think it's just the same.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, there goes that idea. Figured maybe, at their most powerful, that's when the portal allows people, because it's... I don't know who made the portal, so if it's run by Fae, if they were more powerful in the morning or afternoon, it would explain why it pulls them.
Yeah, because that's only, I think that the portal was created by Fae, but we don't really particularly know because no one really truly investigated it, not since the first town within a few weeks.
Mhm.
A few weeks, people were trying to figure out how to actually go back home. But as the days goes on, and days turn into months, and then turn to a
People
year,
lose hope.
everyone, everyone just started to give up on the matter of just finding a way back home.
I plan on researching it as much as I can. I gave up a year already researching it, and I didn't even know it existed in the way that it does. So now that I know, I feel like if I stop, I lose a year of my life.
Yeah, I would like to go back home my own self. I'm trying to figure a way back, but unfortunately, there's no leads at all.
Well, again, with Catherine here, I'm fine being stuck here, but if I could get some kind of insight that may help, it would be good.
Honestly, I have a doubt that the Fae are the ones that are behind the portal. If that were the case, then they would know how to send us home. I mean, in the first town, that was the whole issue that we had. Is the Fae wanted to kick us out, but we couldn't go home.
Right.
So if they did make the portal, they just would have kicked us out. But
well, it may have been a different Fae that made it.
If it wasn't any of the ones that would be a part of the four courts. It would have to be one of the Fae that's on their own, because all four courts wanted to kick us out, and I would have to imagine that at least one of the Archfey wanted to send us home.
And, do you know how long the portal's been up for? Like, did it start with the people that are currently living in town, or was there, like, other people prior?
There were other people prior. For that, you have to speak to Lawrence. He's been here for thousands of years.
Right. Well, I guess it's a lead, so thank you.
Well, I found Moy. Over there.
Where?
I hit that door over there. At the church.
Ah. Well, she's not exactly needed now, so I'm going to be honest. I thought Tomato was unconscious. It turns out he was just sleeping.
Oh.
Also, is that big one?
A weird way to sleep on your face, but okay.
Well, we have 2 newcomers apparently then.
Ooh.
Yep. Which is fine with me, but more mouth.
I saw someone, over there with, like, a feather in their hat and a red coat. Is that one of the new ones?
I'm honestly not sure. I don't believe I was here when that person arrived. Hello, Moy.
I heard you were looking for me?
I was looking for you, but I think it became too late.
Yes, the situation has thankfully been resolved.
We thought they got hurt.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not needed?
Not at the moment, no.
Not that I'm aware of.
Then.
Not needed, but you're always wanted for company.
No.
False alarm!
Yes, I was concerned that Tomato was injured or unconscious. It turns out he was just asleep.
Laying on his face in the middle of the road.
Oh, well, doesn't that sound familiar, huh?
Why am I... What's all the bullying now?
I mean, to be fair, you don't receive anywhere near as much bullying as Wayne does. Or Lou, for that matter.
I was about to say, am I getting excluded from
between Wayne and this one, I think both of them needs a good ass whooping.
Fuck you.
What has Wayne done this time?
I think he stole a drink from the bakery.
How
How
do you
do you
pay
steal
for
drinks
it?
from the bakery?
How can we pay
Why would the
for
bakery
it?
have
We don't
drinks?
got currency.
I think.
He can trade
What
for
drink
Well,
do
you
you
gotta
look at,
drink
man?
something with
Look
your
at-
bread.
Look, he has it in his hand. Still.
Did you pay for that, young man? Or rather, did you trade for that?
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
See?
I suppose that answers that question.
Guilty
He'll
conscience.
work it off. Who works at the
He
bakery?
usually
Tell
does.
them that
Wait,
they've
come on.
Who works at the bakery? Tell them that they have acquired a new free part-time assistant.
You alright?
Alright, Uncle.
I believe
I don't
his
He's
name
not
is
allowed to
Rose.
eat anything.
Foxes.
And
Yeah,
he's
Rose.
not
And two
allowed
foxes.
to eat.
Joseph left.
You know
Yes.
she's gonna do it anyway.
Mm-mm.
Very planted then.
That's
For
good.
so long as he's inside the bakery, he's not allowed to eat anything.
So, I'm not exactly sure how the
He's certainly going to attempt it, but I highly doubt he will.
plans to grow.
Anyways,
Best chance today.
how's everyone?
Wow, that is fast.
I'm doing
Alive.
well.
The question is, how are you doing,
add
boy?
anything special, or is that just the environment?
I've been very well, thank
It's
you.
the effect of the
Just-
environment.
That was...
I see.
What, too
What is-
real?
Regardless.
I'm sorry,
just
what the hell
being
kind of answer
alive?
was that? Yeah.
It's a
Well, if you
legitimate
need anything
answer.
else, let me
I'm
know. You
alive.
can always head out into the forest
Isn't
and
that
get
good?
some.
Alright, but...
It's always a good start, but
You know what? Fair enough.
Resources for the tavern.
Well, it depends.
So long as I'm not-
Few days you can also provide them.
I
If
mean,
I'm
it
not
would be
6
good
feet
if you were
under,
dead.
I'm
I could
good.
bring you from the dead or
No,
something.
it wouldn't be good, no.
No, please don't.
Even if
Why
you
would you say
could,
that
you
in front of
can't.
us?
I can't die.
Are you going to be participating in the
I feel like you did that on
Yeah.
purpose.
the guild affair?
Yeah, I
Is
might
the
have.
farm a guild?
No.
Yes, it was just approved yesterday.
Either
You know
way,
how
I,
we feel
I
about
can't
that.
die
It's bad
anyway.
enough somebody
Do you know
actually
anything about
actively
the
attempted it.
recruitment process that
Wait, what?
Successful.
I have not learned any
Unfortunately,
necromancy. I have not
what's going on
touched
with
the
that?
book that Julian gave me.
Like I said, you can use necromancy for the healing aspect of it. But anything else? Well, there are ifs. But definitely.
speaking of, would you be able to help me with that?
Apparently Lawrence is wanting to host
Being able to use the magic to heal?
for the town where we go up and
You mean
describe
flesh
what our
weaving?
guild does and offer people to join.
Whatever you call it. I can't remember if there was a specific wording.
Got into calling it a
It's
guild
called
affair.
flesh weaving, but a lot of people don't like that, so we just call it necromantic healing.
But I just thought
I kind of feel like that sounds worse.
Just call it
Basically just-
healing magic.
Yes, I hope.
Or just say healing.
What you're doing is just
You're liking
resurrecting the dead cells.
Yes.
And yes, resurrection for dead cells does not count because, you know,
he's
souls.
already planted it. Apparently it grows fast. It'll be ready in 2 days.
You basically just reanimate
resources you can
the dead skin and heal it in order and
Very
stitch
good
it back
to hear, 'cause
together.
I believe the only thing we.
Unfortunately, it does not. You're gonna need. It does not. What's it called?
I'm not sure if that was,
Replenish blood, though.
found
So
by
you're
the
gonna
other
have to
group.
get
Oh,
somebody,
good
a
riddance.
hemomancer.
That was the
You're
other
gonna have
thing.
to
Okay.
get a
Also
hemomancer
hurts.
to replenish blood for that.
Well,
It also hurts a lot because we
I
don't
don't know, I can't remember.
numb the nerves. So if
Aerith
you
was
need to
here,
snap a
they
bone
could
back
go
into
okay.
place, you're gonna feel
I think they're
everything.
absent
yeah, I'm
today,
just
so
gonna
until
get
they
breakfast.
Hey.
Is that one Ivy?
Thank you.
In my opinion,
Should I practice on something first before people?
discharge.
Old man.
Why do you call me new person?
I don't know.
And how's the leather working going?
If you need anything else from the forest, just
good.
let us know. I'll gather some
You don't remember me.
They
at all.
just-
things to help reinforce your
No,
farm.
Ted
like
today.
even
Basically, I
I
have
hit
them
my head
stressed
yesterday,
out.
and
fertilizer,
Sylvie fixed
possibly
me up.
we
I
could
got
also
And then,
give you some.
the next place is actually making
So you don't
pieces.
remember anything?
Nah, not really, but
well, good
apparently
to hear.
Of course,
everything's
if
okay.
you have your own helpers, I'm sure they could help
Looking
out.
forward.
there.
I'm about ready to get breakfast.
But if they
I'm
do
just,
need
I was
protection,
told
we
that
can
there's
also
fate
help
in
out.
town.
Thank you.
And some of them are.
I'm hoping it's just a little cold that'll pass.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah, Effie?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I
find
mean,
Lawrence
yeah,
and
Rose?
figure out
Then
what
again,
to do.
being able to method act works.
That's,
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
That's a weird
weird name. Yeah, who has that name? That sounds like a little fucking freak or something.
Someone stinky.
But no.
I don't know.
Wait, he's over here.
Jackson?
I heard we were using them. I don't wanna.
Yeah, what's up?
Kill me with fire.
You don't wanna step on someone's toes?
What?
No, I don't wanna stab the one that was.
Sure.
Oh, you don't want to stab the one that we. I have no idea what that is. You knew? Well,
Yeah,
everybody's
I just
name
talked to him. His
is
name is Dante, and he's an angel. He's an
Why
arbiter.
is his head so
an
tiny?
Yeah,
What's
no
wrong with
problem.
tiny
Wait,
head?
he's an
Why is
angel?
your head so big?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's an
one.
angel.
The weird doghouse kind of was tiny head too. So tiny person.
I'm all pumped up and energized.
Hi, Rose. How did you sleep last night? You sleep good?
Oh man, everybody knows I must have hit my head real bad. I think so. I don't know. Ted said that
I guess I'll have to try doing it with small cuts before I do anything serious,
That's
just to get
usually-
used to it.
But that's actually where you started.
You were out there in the summer court
Because you
with
had
us,
started
and,
with small.
talking to you there. And then you told me about Miss Sylvie, and that she's
Oh,
been
thank-
missing, and that you were looking for her.
Hopefully this time I'll be quicker then.
Oh, yeah, I guess I found her. Check, I guess. But, like, I was gonna go get breakfast.
I'd like.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Miss Sylvie, then.
I'm.
Oh yeah,
Same reason anyone else is
she
here.
probably is. She's real old. She don't go very far.
Give me 1 minute. I feel like I'm going to be needed
talk to
in
her,
a
sure.
second.
Do you need help?
You want me to go now, or like?
Hopefully not.
Well, just in case.
Give me 1 minute.
We call them affinities. What they are.
I'm sorry, could you repeat what you said?
A few of us had talked about
The last thing that is something for the protection of town.
so I'm wondering if they might have made a bigger.
If you leave the
I
walls
say,
of this
did
town,
George provide the spoons?
in town,
Also,
dangers used to stay in the walls.
I was going to ask him if they were iron. I don't know if I got a definitive answer on that yet.
Somebody just got bitten, I think, by that vampire just walked out upstairs.
Leave town.
Ah, I see. Alright.
Is it the same
Do you happen to know where?
Up in the attic, it's a rabbit person. The
Oh,
rabbit.
I see. Sorry, Tara.
Oh, I guess for the wound I can practice. If it's not too bad.
Why is everything wet?
I don't know.
There was a bowl
Good
question. Somewhere, and just like water. They said water came out of it.
Wayne.
What about now? And I don't like it.
I wish I could drive, but I kind of can't drive. Otherwise, I'll.
What's going downstairs?
I swear to God, if it's the summer court,
I'm not sure.
a bloomin' rat.
Wayne,
Oh.
She's picking it up.
were you bit by a vampire?
When the magic might work.
Yes, he was.
It's very crowded up here.
Like 3 times.
Do you want my wife and I to take care of it for you, or?
No. Technically, I got used to it now.
Well, to cure the wound,
Are you sure?
just so it doesn't bleed.
I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
we don't.
I don't have shoes. I need to get them from John. I'm currently standing in.
So if you want me to, I will. I need to re-practice anyway.
Hopefully, I hope you get some shoes.
Mhm.
I don't want to feel.
Yeah, see, it's on that side.
Okay.
It's kind of worse for you.
What affinities are you before I use my magic?
Son of a bitch, that is.
Earth and nature.
Hey, Orca.
Alright, I don't think that would interfere with me.
Staircase just dripping. Can you do
More
something?
than likely not, but just in case.
That's the thing. That's all.
Yeah, let me roll
Rolling.
his own
And
thing.
with a 16, Wayne, the wound will slowly close up with the combined efforts of Catherine and Elyna. The wound will close up painfully and will not leave any scarring.
At least now you don't have to worry about getting your outfit bloody.
That's better. Yeah, I've been bit like 3 times. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Which, speaking of, prestidigitation. There you are.
And,
Thank you.
you said you were bit more than once. Did you tell her she can?
Oh, it's because.
There's a lot on my mind right now.
Yeah,
that's
it's
quite
fine.
alright, I understand.
Ivy also does it too when she wants to find out something. But she has done like maybe 2 times. I guess the new
Just make
vampire
sure they don't take too much.
likes to.
Where exactly?
You only have so much blood you can give before there's complications.
Yes, and unfortunately, neither I nor my wife are hemomancers, so.
You may want to give yourself a few days to recoup. And I also don't know how much they take.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it does make me kind of dizzy though.
Rat.
If it ever gets worse, make sure you stop for a while, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Somewhere in the library. I know I did.
And what are you looking for?
The rat probably stole it again.
Oh.
Guard the exit then!
Go on, little one. You know that you're not allowed here.
Is it under the bookshelf?
Yeah, it ran under.
It's a little too big to fit under there. So
Come on, little guy.
it has it.
What do you mean, dude?
Does anyone have any cheese or anything? Maybe we could coax it out.
2 buns. What
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, okay. They didn't steal it.
Come along.
If you want, I can take them to the back. I can use them.
I ran out of lemonade.
That's better. Come along, you know you're not allowed in here.
Sorry, I left it somewhere in the library and forgot where. I've been pacing all over this place all night.
Wait, does a rat have like some orb that makes everything?
Did it go down?
I believe so, yes.
Did you see a rat go by?
Is it one of the chill rats?
Yes,
Or
it
why are people
ran.
chasing it?
Ran
Hey.
downstairs.
We're not
Oh, it's just
Well, at least it's not up here anymore.
And then chase after it.
We're just making sure that it's not in the inn. That's all.
Wait.
Oh,
Go.
I don't believe
That's
any
where
of
that
the
color
books
is coming
fit.
from.
At least they're safe.
I think. Hybrid, right? Or you're not beastkin, are you?
Hopefully it went all the way down.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. And he's healed from his injuries.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right now, apparently. I guess we're waiting on people to show up. Or for, well, Laura's
Ceremony for
organizing.
what?
We're having a guild affair. Essentially, we're gathering some town members to go and present the guilds that have either popped up or re-registered. We had to go to Lawrence to get a license to operate within the town. Which is
I
odd.
can fill in.
I see.
It's good paperwork. Keeps everything organized or something like that.
I suppose so.
Yeah, that thing that's happening.
It,
I've been practicing my little the recruitment speech for all night, and I'm really nervous.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Well, how about this? How about this, Iona?
I don't think it's necessary.
How about
to be
this?
honest.
When it's your turn to go up to speak, only look at me. and pretend that you're only talking to me. No one else is here, you're just talking to me.
Or me, depending on who you'd rather look at.
By the fountain.
By
Mr.
the
Lawrence is
fountain.
out there.
I think you'll do fine. Well, went to the wrong place. We're in the wrong place.
And if you want, we can...
We were in the wrong place.
Oh no.
Hmm. And if you want, we'll make sure we're dead center for you.
You don't have to. It's all right. Thank you so much. Also, pardon, but
What did I say? I told you that you You can be outside, but you can't be in here.
Are you responsible for the damage in the Mage Dome? No. Do you know who's responsible?
I know that.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay.
Morning, friend.
Can you lead me to them?
Are they using magic to talk to the rat? Or is the rat magic?
I think the rat is disintelligent.
I would like to have a word with whoever's causing the damage to town. So please lead the way.
Y'all new to me. I don't really remember a whole lot, so.
Or don't, I suppose. It's the rest.
And we'll continue to have
Let's hope that the Rat King hasn't come to the town.
Morning.
Alright, let's
Morning.
Rat King.
Let's follow this rat, everyone.
talk to Jojo.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Okay, we're following the rat.
Oh, a rat. They're still chasing the bloomin' rat.
Well, to be fair, that particular rat is leading them to the one that caused the damage in the Mage's Dome.
A rat caused damage in the
I suppose that's...
No, the rat knows who caused damage.
I'm just gonna...
People can fucking speak rat here.
I don't think
From-
so. I think the
from what I
rat
told-
understand common.
Yeah.
This is something new to me as well.
Trust me, I'm still trying to get used to this place as well.
Is there a way I can die?
I mean, if you go out into the forest, the protections don't work out there. Yeah, you can die. As long as you're within the town limits, you can't die. As long as you got a sundial. You got a sundial?
Aye, that I do.
Then you can't die in the town.
Nothing of real big importance. Nothing of importance.
We're having the ceremony of the guilds and stuff, so I
When you
need to
see in front of you about 4 creatures, I bet you've never seen
organization
before.
to be at the fountain. Could you meet me at the fountain?
Aye. Like, what is that?
Do you know if Zach is awake?
What are you?
No, this is some item. I mean, a beast skin from whoever is tying around here. Oh, my species, I'm an Evo Rex.
There in just a moment. I gotta try to grab Zach and
A what?
Evo Rex from whoever told me about that back home.
Hmm.
When he used to have a home.
Okay. There's a lot of things here I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you're probably gonna have to get used to it, because there's going to be some wild things happening here.
Even though I can see that.
Well, looks like everyone's gathering.
It appears so, yes.
Like, for example, dragons.
What did you do?
One in a tavern.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wonderful. Anyone did these?
Oh, Sir Erhard, I
You
heard him
understand?
calling.
You comprehend?
Yes, Sir Erhard.
And maybe they would be in the church.
We'll get started in just a couple minutes.
If you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, just nod your head.
Well, you're safe within the town's borders.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain I just felt my sternum pop when I stretched.
Keep up the great work.
Ouch.
I don't know.
Unless it was a good pop, then congrats.
I don't think you can talk.
What's a sternum?
It wasn't really good or bad. It was
Awkward?
a neutral pop. It was just a pop.
Yeah.
Can I touch you?
Feels very slimy.
It's like
it's a spirit of some type,
but it's only on a touch of the skin. Like you can feel the skin, but it feels like
So
neem.
it's like a slug.
Okay, I think this is the most I can get until
Slimy
people
slug,
stop
yeah?
being sleepies.
I guess I'm leaving at the moment.
We'll start in a moment.
Interesting sensation.
Yeah, there's a mushroom. I don't know who you are, but there's a mushroom playing with your hair.
hello.
Don't mind, I'm going to stand behind you.
I'm getting Michael if he comes over.
Fine. That vampire.
Michael's coming.
Yeah?
Members of the medical guild are
Taking words in me again.
Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna go open up the door. It's still shut. We never opened it.
Does she only ever want to ask by yourself?
Tulips, you're very cute. I like you.
When you're alone?
Mm-hmm.
Foundation of Guild of Sundial. If you're a guild leader, please step forward.
Sometimes other people know. Just take
All I know is she's a glass.
You can drop it now.
Alright, it's open.
Is this forward?
Alright,
Forward,
that's
yeah.
good.
So she stabs you first. You can go back in front of me, please.
The
I'll be
only
in
person
front
missing is
then.
Fizwick. Here's me.
Lori, what are you?
Alright.
What are you guild leader of?
I say.
Oh.
Hmm.
What are you a guild leader of, Louise?
Is it quick and easy for you to turn that on and off, or is it like
Well, technically.
to have it on?
Healers Guild.
I said
Did you
I
fill
gave
out
you
the
that
paperwork?
yes, I gave you that letter.
It can be fair. One second.
Fully turned off, so if you did.
Yeah, did you get the link from Mr. Greases and then sign the papers with it with your family member?
Then you can
I would not get out of your hand and spill it on your pants.
You know what? I think I did not. All right, then who's the healer?
Why would you do that?
Said you can't be here.
We don't
Then
have
who
one.
did fill out the paper?
Are you Faye?
The person always like
You just
putting
do the
food on
paperwork
my head and
later.
ask me
Oh, thank you very much.
and then say I'm disappointed if I don't
It
get
is
out.
hot and sourfish soup. Here's your spoon. By all means, enjoy.
Thank you.
But then he handed it over to me.
I will, thank you.
Then handed it over
Oh
to
my
me.
god, here we go again. We need to restart.
Hmm.
But this was like the
And then-
hardest thing.
Anyway, yep.
And then when you disappeared, I sort of, I guess, unofficially took over.
Here to stop it,
I thought
and
that
then
was Michael.
Michael's gonna run to do
I'm
something.
glad to see that some people are willing to step up and take on a bit more responsibility and
Not sure.
The healer's guild is going to need a new leader.
At the same time, as many of you did not read the documents carefully.
Choose me. I can heal. I can do healing.
What's going on?
Morning. It's a meeting about the guilds. Like the Healers Guild and stuff like that.
I suppose I can do it if need be.
How do you mean?
do
What did we
So I
got to
want to
do?
catch them in the act.
Could you please read the first paragraph of the... No.
On the counter.
Provision of ink and glasses.
So did no one establish the guild?
You're gonna have power
Guilds are established.
Fucking Reddit, I'm not.
It's just unfortunate you feel that.
Big ass area.
I think I was prepared for that to happen.
This
Saying that I can some breeze with you doing your little vial thing.
Yeah. Fill that paperwork.
That's still not good.
2 people filled it.
I don't care if they're Fae, I don't care if they're human or reptile or whoever.
Okay, well, you know.
Okay. Does that mean that I can still apologize if it means something? I didn't actually read it. Mr. Fizwick told me what I had to do.
Unfortunately for you, you don't need to apologize. You're a religious organization. Some of you
A leader or an established guild.
I only had a sip.
Would it be bad if I did
It's
the
paperwork
apology
stuff
anyway
anyways.
then? Just so that other people don't feel like I'm unfair?
The badge, you just put on yourself.
Well, that's the thing. Anybody can steal a badge. Nobody can dispute a paper. That's
Okay, well, in that case then, I'll just stand here then and let them do their thing, I guess. Okay?
You're right.
Oh, yes, I see how I messed up.
Yes, it's right in the beginning paragraph, isn't it?
I read the first half. Liza's typically better at this than I am.
Well, in the future, let's not make the same mistakes.
Very well.
Hopefully we become better leaders and better examples and role models for people to look up to. We can't have you
By the way,
slacking
it was
off.
semi-conscious. Don't leave me in a fucking closet.
What?
Better decisions.
What's that?
That's what we got Ivy for.
What?
Oh. You liked sleeping in random places. I thought you were fine. I caught it though.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait,
well, what
why?
do you have to do to make this right then?
Kind of in like some state of
Well, I'll be assigning you each some community service. I'll have that ready for you by tomorrow. Each of you and your guilds will all tackle these tasks separately. Other than that, congratulations. Forming the Guilds of Sundial. We'll go down the list. And after I say your name, if you'd like to have a small speech.
You don't have to do anything.
Please do.
Shut up.
The Order of the Defenders, led by Earhart.
So rather than suck up blood now and freak her out for the rest of the day, a small amount of crowd for a speech. Hello, I am Earhart. I'm the current leader of the Order of the Defender. Our main functions is to serve as the defense for the town, and we're also offering to provide training for anyone who is interested in learning combat. So if you would like to join, you may speak with me, and we can get that worked out.
The name Ivy alone.
There we go. That should be good enough.
I don't think. I think.
It's perfect.
I'm sure you do.
We
just like to poison things.
Like that might.
The Assistants Guild,
What?
led by Elyna.
That's not what I
consequences.
like to do.
I deeply apologize for getting any paperwork wrong, but
Don't look at me like that.
the Assistants Guild. We all come from many different lands, worlds, places, and when we first come here, sometimes most of us are alone. So, the Assistants
I got the
is
button, Elyna. She don't know
my
what
way
she's
to
doing.
aid that.
So,
We will provide
help you out.
to everyone in town, new or old, assistance in any way that they need. And we will hopefully get everyone to have the help that we all wanted at the start, whether it be shown around town, introduced to people, protection out in the forest, or just the movement of goods across the town.
Or show him that giant frozen dragon we found in the cave.
Shut the fuck up!
Please refrain from speaking.
Quiet. Please, join the
I'm not
Assistants
saying
Guild
no
so
full
everyone
stop.
can
I'm
get
just
the
saying
help that
no
they need.
now.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
we
you.
know that she's just gonna fucking die.
What?
Our first official religious organization, the Church of the Dreamer, led by Nurta.
Yeah,
Oh no, I was just
Hello,
deep in thought.
I'm Nerta, Cleric of the Dreamer. I run the Religious organization, and we're in the big church over there. We do services usually in the morning, unless something like this is going on. Otherwise, we don't. But I go up there, I say some sermons and things, and we talk about friendship and positivity. And then afterwards, we go out into town and we make sure to spread stuff everywhere else, because the Dreamer's watching, and we should make it really nice for him since he's protecting us. And we do that by being friends with people in the town and out of the town. So if you want to help me with making the town a more positive place with more friendships and stuff, then you'll want to become part of my Religious organization. Thank you.
Has the dreamer found my watermelon yet?
Shut up.
He brought it to you.
Speak one more time and I will throw you in the brig.
Unfortunately, it was busy at the moment.
No, we are
But,
not.
what's with the gathering?
Don't do that.
Is also available.
I already threw someone else in the brig we shouldn't have.
Hello? I came through to you. They are unofficial guild as well.
Hello.
And finally, unofficial guild. What's with the gathering in the middle of town?
Greetings all. I am Pumato
Something was mentioned about
Mask Witch, resident the 10th.
Oh, I guess I should probably listen to that.
I represent the Agricultural Guild. In this guild, you help the town by helping plant crops, farming the crops, and fruits and vegetables, even attending to the animals that are endangered out there in the wild. You do not need to be experienced to join. I'll gladly show you the ways of animal tending to animals, and farming. Join the Agricultural Guild so that we may provide food and resources for the town.
I like food. Can I join?
Yeah, it's nice being able to hear all the different clubs. This is only my third session of Waypoint, so it's nice to actually learn what all the different clubs are.
Thank you for attending our
Ways to get more into the RP than just standing around.
Let's give it up for Lauren! Thank you for being like the paperwork and
Yay! I'm so going to nut punch you.
Oh.
Don't do that. That sounds painful.
Michael, any injury that you cause Wayne, you're healing.
Nah.
However,
I'll let him suffer through the pain.
Yo, little one.
Well, then we'll make sure you can both bond with having the same pain together. It's one or the other. There is no pass.
Not if I poison him first.
I love how I end up threatening someone at some point every day so far.
How many times?
To be fair, sometimes it's needed.
Yeah.
He's gonna run out of men at some point.
I have answers besides mana.
What do they call it? Tough love?
Yes.
I have answers, but not from the red sword. Exhibit A.
By the way, did we have any cultural
So was that it for the different clubs? Was that it for the different clubs, or was there more?
I believe that's it, yes.
Well, I definitely like that one club that helps new people.
Oh, okay. Next to where, like, the entrance thing, the big glowy wall.
You said you can heal.
Well, and actually, Sin, just because I'm the leader of the religious organization over there,
Technically, I can't.
don't think that I won't help you with things, okay? Just call me Mr. Kamiko, okay?
You only know or you haven't even tested that out.
I'll be submitting the paperwork late.
Thank you guys for showing up and supporting me.
I use stone power.
Yes, I agree.
If you need any help with getting the healing guild put back together, just let me know. I'll help you with it, okay?
So someone here will be
Were you all part of any of the guilds?
I'm also a part
If anything, healers killed.
Well, they'll be putting that together, I guess. But if you want to be part of my religious organization, just let me know.
I'm technically part of two.
Oh,
The alchemy and the healers.
Yeah, that's gonna be busy for you then. Okay. Well, if you ever want to help with the dreamer and stuff, just let me know. Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Moi.
I mean, you can join any one if you want. It doesn't have to be a Pacific one.
I know you have a question.
But yeah, out of all of them, I think the only one that's truly going out of their way is the one that helps out new people. I'm still somewhat new, so it's definitely a nice idea.
I mean, I am too, so.
Well, so far we could stumble through this together if you want. I think for me, the hardest part is learning everyone's names. Oh yeah, when you got here through the portal, what time of day was it?
I mean, when I first got here, when I first got here, it was, I think when it was just after I woke up. So it was probably
Till
morning.
I've been asking around.
Early bird.
I've been asking around. It seems like most people either arrive in the morning or like midday. No one has said they came at nighttime. So I've been wondering if the portal, like, waits, quote unquote, to bring people in, or if it's just a weird coincidence. For a year after Catherine disappeared, I was trying to be able to find her. So for a year, I was trying to figure out the portal and everything. So now that I'm actually here and experienced it, and everyone else did as well, I'm gonna be trying to do more research on it. I feel like if I give up, then there's a year of my life that I spent researching.
Yeah.
Then maybe I could figure out why I got so bad a mana burn when I went through the portal.
Everyone talks about mana. What is that?
Like, you know when, you healed me and you got, like, really tired?
Yeah.
That's kind of like a mana burn. It's, your ability to use, magic is mana. But unfortunately, when I came through the portal, I was using multiple spells at that time. And I think the portal ripped the magic from me. Because the spell was active. And she'll move parts of cloth and you can see like burns on her skin. I got really bad from it. It's more than just surface as well. I can't raise up my arms anymore. Not past this point. It's as if it went down deep inside me to injure me. And even mentally, I've lost knowledge of a lot of things. So I've been trying to relearn everything. But if there's any way to try to avoid having that happen to someone else, it's another reason why I want to learn about the portal more.
There's a bunch of them over there, and like Riv took Iona to like the back of the cart to do something with a magical ring.
Who knows, maybe someday we'll figure out a way to get back to our homes.
That's the other, hopefully, goal. But, from what I know from people, they said that they haven't even gotten close to figuring out a way. And that even the Fae couldn't figure out how to get us all out. So, I don't know. I need to figure out what created the portal in the first place. At least if we could figure out that, it may give us a starting point to work on. That's also why I'm questioning about, when everyone came here. Because in my world, when I came through, it was nighttime. But then once I walked out of that cave, it was morning. But, with, at least where I came from, there's a time, discrepancy. Because when Catherine disappeared, to me coming through the portal, it was a full year. For her, it was only a couple months. So with a time dilation or discrepancy, whatever you want to call it, makes me wonder, like, is the portal specifically waiting for a certain time of day when it could be at its strongest to let us out? And we just don't know because we're in the middle of the time messing up. So for us, it could feel like an instant, but we could be in there for years. This is kind of an extreme example. I know, I have a lot of theories. Had a lot of time to think over the past year. So what was your world like?
Very,
You said the letter A, but I don't know.
harsh.
What does that have to do with ranking?
What do you mean?
8 out of 10. 8. Oh, 8! Oh, okay, yes. 8, that's pretty good. That's like as many...
Well, the village I came from was burned, and most of my people were either killed or enslaved.
I'm sorry. I was hoping you just meant the temperature was bad. I didn't realize it was like that. I'm sorry. If you don't want to go into more detail, you don't have to.
Not really something I would want to talk about out in the open,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah. Obviously, you don't have to talk about it ever if you don't want to. But if you do want to get things off your chest, I am available. Just let me know when.
This place is definitely very weird.
I like to say interesting. It's sure not what I'm used to, but... But even the weird has its good moments. I don't think I've laughed as much since being here than over the past couple years. My world was constantly in war, so it's kind of good to be able to experience peace.
The stones stick together, so we could contact, so we could find Fizwick out there, wherever he is. We could try to get some help with that.
But hopefully I can get all my memories back, because, again, a lot of it is fuzzy or just missing. Like a lot of my ability with magic, I can't remember. Probably because I was focused on magic when I went through the portal, so that part of my head was being used. So that's probably where the mana burn connected to. But
They tried to get it to spread around the kingdom, it didn't exactly work.
it really makes me wonder though.
The other kind of fetch that I know
With time dilation, even if we get back, will anyone we know still be there? It may be hundreds of years
That's the
for
question,
them,
isn't it?
and only like a year for us. Just don't know. Again, that's why I'm trying to do research.
It's true that she does like doing helpful things and she helps me with getting snacks and stuff.
But I guess for now, it's also a way to try to make myself useful. I'm just trying to learn the basics again of being able to use magic.
That's something that probably should be studied.
But I'm not really that helpful for a lot.
We should probably go and get some wood for
let
that.
Frederick know as well. Where is Frederick now that I think about it?
I've seen him run around.
Yeah, well, he's sometimes a little rude, but I don't think he means to.
Yeah, definitely, there's a lot of interesting people here.
Very big in response.
Like, that one has wings.
Same size. The thing he did to the thing they're saying
I,
Wait, did you say he found his wings?
no, I said he has wings.
Oh.
Like, I'm not used to that. I think I've been here
Not either.
3 or 4 days. This is technically my 4th day. One of them, the mana burn was really bad that day, so I was in bed all day.
Yes, I served the order of the one, and though things are different here, I'm afraid that I can't exactly break my oath.
Does that oath mean that she couldn't just be part of my religious organization?
Then I think the weirdest change is not actually having currency and having a trade. But it makes it bad because I have nothing.
That I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, whether or not the one is, like, the person that you're praying to, we also we depend on the Dreamer to give us the protection here. That's very real and true, right?
Yes.
What? Wait, where is that?
But yeah, that's also why that one group seems pretty interesting, helping out the new people.
Remember the one we went through? Did I come? No, technically it wouldn't, because it's dead.
You mean the one that we used to enter the first in the previous?
Just being able to point someone in the right direction on, where to go, what to do, and introduce them to people. I'm normally bad at just walking up to people and, starting conversations.
Maybe it's not a tree. It's like a.
Me too, honestly.
Maybe it like has.
I guess that's why you're easier for me to talk to. We're the same in that way.
What's a snow globe?
Could be.
My services.
The snow globe? What's it?
I've talked about all of this.
Isn't that
So in my world, you can have these toys where you put them stuff in it, and then you switch it around, and it looks like snow.
Yeah, they're little decorative pieces. Pretty nice, actually.
Ted, would you mind explaining that a little better for me?
Yeah, hopefully with practice you can build up your ability to use magic as well.
And there's little bits of white stuff, so when you shake it up, because it's in the water,
Hopefully.
the white stuff goes all over the
I'm
I have a feeling I'm going to be using it quite a lot.
Yeah, one person a couple days ago hurt themselves like 8 times within a span of an hour. I had to threaten him to to make him stop. And I tied him to the bed. Yeah, hopefully your world was just not as magically infused, so you weren't getting a lot from it. But hopefully now that you're here, it'll start building up. Or maybe just practicing more here will help.
In my world, there were legends of powerful wizards that could use magic whenever they want, however much they want. But
Well, maybe they were stealing it all. But I know
those
there's
are just legends. No one them or anything like that.
Well, I know there's a way to use your mana and give it to someone else. Just like to refill their mana. I think someone did it for you when you got tired. What we could try doing is, at the end of the day, you can...
that was Fezwig.
But at the end of the day, what we could try to do...
Name?
I think so. I think it's that, but it may be slightly off. Again, I'm bad at names. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you try to give your magic to someone, and we keep doing that, maybe it'll help build yours up. Like if you aren't using it to heal people throughout the day, that is. Don't want you to overdo it.
And it's floating. Like, no legs.
John and Kathy are talking to it.
You can see some legs.
It's a mermaid.
I cannot see that far.
Yeah, really, the only ones in my world that could use magic were those of longer lives.
But he's back. He does other weird things.
Oh wait, is it that one mermaid who was crawling around yesterday?
Yeah, that's the one reason I'm glad I'm not just a human.
Okay.
Especially now that I have to relearn everything.
What? That's all you need.
So I remember bits and pieces of the war,
You're not
like...
human, what are you?
Elf. Well, half elf, but...
Hmm. I was about to say, I don't see your ears. Which
Yeah, half elf. Yeah, Catherine is as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, back in my homeworld, I used magic a lot because of the war. Constantly healing people. And also, you know, being with people during their final moments and helping guide them on.
What about fall with the leaves?
But it's like, being able to be a runner and then forgetting how to walk. It's kind of how it feels.
Hmm.
Go ahead and munch on that.
Leaves
That should
everywhere.
kill
You
ya.
could eat them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to...
I don't know.
Yes, eat the leaves.
Or, proper vegetables.
Oh, like giant corn? We should have gave him giant corn.
Yeah. No, carrot's more his size. Plus, he could have that for like 2 meals. You can put that in there. Bam. That's 2 meals right there. Especially for his little size.
So hopefully in the future we can both help each other get better.
You have more big carrots.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like I know, if you wanted to try the, giving your mana at the end of the day idea, typically Catherine's always healing people and she gets really tired at the end. Kinda how you were. So she's always a good one to go to.
Hmm.
You just, we need to figure out what your affinities are, just make sure you don't heal someone with an opposite affinity.
Like a quarter left of it on the ground.
But as far as, you and Catherine goes, I think you guys should be fine.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? I don't know, every time he comes to me, it's because I did something. I didn't do anything. What do you mean? I'm waiting for something. No. See?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, the only thing he did was take a leaf off the bush and eat it. That's pretty normal for him, though.
What?
The thing is, people
Well,
have
for
in the
me,
past,
you.
they gave up. For me, it's, chaos and death.
It's not dirt. It's in.
I'm a grave cleric.
Wait, no, technically it is in the speckled, but you can't. There's no dirt on it.
He's also kind of eating some.
Like, I can heal people, but it's not a normal heal like yours. Pretty much, I reanimate the dead cells. That's how I heal. It also hurts, so technically if a normal person is able to do a heal, I would give them I would let them do the heal over me.
So, could you do, say, like necromancy? I've heard of necromancy before.
I could, it's highly looked down upon. Well, I used to be able to. I don't remember a lot. I just had to relearn how to be able to talk to the dead a day or two ago.
Hmm.
So. But yeah, technically how I heal is the lowest form of necromancy. Because I'm not bringing back to life a full body, just the cells that died. I like to just say hitting the ND button.
Hmm. Interesting.
But, and how your healing works, you would have to figure out, what affinity you are and maybe talk to someone with that affinity.
Hmm.
Scalpels. We're gonna cut Wayne's brain open.
Over here. Here's a pretty important building.
There we go.
You know, just on pure principle, I don't feel like it'll work.
I mean, I know he's thick skulled. We might need like a.
What was she looking at?
She was looking at her sundial.
Ah. It's also weird that the sundials aren't all the same. That's one.
I wish I knew how this place worked.
Yeah, think about that. Like, a thick
Hmm.
layer of rock hiding the small squishy inside. That is what I believe fully.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to figure it out. I know probably the town itself is more running due to, like, Fey magic.
That's why we need a scalpel. Or, I could just use my sword to, cut his head off.
But, like, people thought, that the portal was, ran by Fae, but again, I guess the Fae from all the different courts wanted us gone, but they can't send us away, which means they aren't in charge of the portal.
Some wood.
So we need a scalpel. Crimson, you think you can make it?
Better than me. Who's the best with magical stuff? I don't know everybody by name
Kind of
yet.
need to bash his skull open.
Hammer, I can do that for you. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Thiswick was the name.
What is your wife's affinity?
Hey, Catherine. What was your affinities again? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Life and order.
So complete opposite of me.
Yes.
So like I can't heal her.
You're nothing but a little ball of light.
So how does that work?
Hmm.
How does that work? Like, does it hurt them more, or?
Think of it like, what's a good way to describe it? Pretty much if, for me, like my strong is death and chaos. So my weak would be life and order. So it's like, a vampire not being bad with the sun. Imagine if the sun tried healing that vampire.
I'm opening his skull. It's fine. I'm opening his skull later.
Hmm.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
They're just like with like me, if I did like a spell to like harm someone, but that someone was undead, it would actually help them instead of hurt them. There's a lot of little sub things that change stuff a little bit, but generally I believe that's how it all works. And again, like there's been times where Catherine has healed me with her magic and nothing happened. So I don't know if it's a, once in a blue moon type of reaction, or if I've just been very lucky.
I don't know. Where'd everyone go?
I think they all started walking that way. I don't know if they left town. If you want, we could go check.
Yeah, I need to get up and move around.
Same. I should put everything back. Everything's back to where it was. It looks like they're all gathering right over there, actually. There are some at the entrance, though.
Trying to figure out the affinities. The sundial
doesn't have like any rooms and names on it, just tell us. People are saying you probably know what it is.
Like goods sort of trading.
Interesting. Who are they? Yeah, please lead the way.
Oh, actually, I just realized I need to put my bowl back. I'll be right back.
United States dollars or euros.
Oh, so hello. You missed a fire signature.
Just quickly run this back.
Well, you said Fizwick. We'll talk about it with Fizwick, and we'll see if we can get you uncursed. How's that?
Is maybe. Don't know if actually.
I think Orca talked about a cursed bell, so
Orca was there too.
Yeah. I think the bell might be cursed.
I did it, but I asked them, what's the best way I can. They talked about a red cap.
Okay.
And I'm
Well,
like, could you get that for me? They
maybe
have
it'll be okay to just leave them alone then.
haggled them too
Well, yeah, they told me to
so
get
now they know
out.
if you want to deal with me.
The one that smells like Faye was real mean about
I
it.
returned it. I just didn't want them to be like, where'd our bowl go?
Nah, it's okay. I'm just gonna go to Sylvia's to take him out, but I just gotta find her first.
Okay, well, I'll help you find her then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't found her at all today. I'm everywhere. Nobody's seen her. So I wonder if she went down below the town, but I can't get down there. That's Archmaid privileges, so she might be talking to the thing, you know?
Like 12 years before me then, okay.
Oh, well, why don't we wait outside the door to
Oh yeah, there's a lot more people down here than I thought.
Who? What? Oh, fucking Fizwick? Fizwick can do that? Yes. Man, when I did it, I had to go up to a tree that was made of crystal and fucking stand around with Elyna going,
That is the closest pillar. So,
Okay,
that is...
got it.
Yeah.
So what's going on out here?
This way, we are facing out towards the forest.
I had one at one point.
Honestly, we're not entirely sure.
That's why I was sensing a lot of things.
Possible astral projection mishap?
Not gonna
Alright, so
happen.
in
That's
the
possible,
forest,
Faye.
which direction did you go in?
Issue, I suppose I don't exactly want to say curse.
Right. I wanted to go to the house spring, but I think I'll take the long way.
At one point, but
And then I guess I kind of lost myself, and I thought to weird, either structure
So
or
you lost
rock or
yourself
something like that.
physically and quite literally.
You can say that.
They're being weird.
Well, the forest always changes, doesn't it? Like, it might still be hard to find whatever it was he touched.
Oh, we could still follow the general direction, so...
Thing is that I would try some divine healing, but I don't know if he's even hurt.
Was it in a cave?
Light can't get hurt. What do you mean?
Good.
No, but his body could have gotten hurt, and this is his body's reaction.
You just turned into a ball of light? Is that what we all look like
What?
inside?
Yeah, he went
guess
that
that's
way.
perhaps.
Are you sure? It's his soul.
It feels like a soul, but it's I don't.
It's not the same.
An actual like spirit.
Moy, you're supposed to know these
like
things. If we can't count on you for this.
I'm telling you that it's not. He's not dead. It's not a soul. In that sense, it's solid.
It's like a out-of-body experience at the moment.
It looks like a light, Moy. It looks like light.
It's an out-of-body experience, but we don't know where the body is. I'm not even sure. There's no tether. I'm not even sure that the body still exists.
Oh, let's hope that it does.
Yes.
Completely different subject. Do you mind if according to the paperwork, paperwork, it says I need to write down 5 founding members. Do you mind if I include you and Murray in that?
Yes.
Founding members
no,
for
under
what?
mine. Okay, that's what I meant.
Alright. And how do I spell your last name?
Mousk. Mouse. Kewi. Mouskowitz. Not to.
Thank you.
Of course.
I just needed to commit that to memory. So
So,
that way I can actually write it down when I get the ink from Grecius.
so founding members for what?
For
The Healers Guild.
Oh,
And yes, darling,
just.
I've already marked you down as one as well.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could if you wanted. I know, I'm still new and I'm sure there's been 5 healers there.
There's a cave over there.
There's like some broken structures here.
Oh, don't tell me you went into the blue cave.
There's a cave over on this section.
Oh, guys are real loud. You sound like a group of bunyiaks up here. A whole herd of them stomping around in the tunnels.
Apologies.
Where's
One of our
Chuck?
Where are they?
townsfolk was failed to transport themselves, or they touched a stone that turned them into this. If you know where a cave might be that contains it.
Oh, you trying to
I like the
teleport
second
here?
option better.
That's crazy.
That was crazy once.
We're not doing this.
Don't you know teleportation? Don't you know teleportation don't work down here?
Down where?
Oh.
Here, anywhere. That's why we got the tunnels.
Oh, I see.
I see.
I was a bit
Do you happen
curious
to
as to
know
what he meant by
where any
down
glowing
here.
stone
You
is?
look a lot like the statue on the fountain in the town.
Oh, that's Chuck.
I'm a Chuck.
There's a
those are
statue of
Chucks.
him?
Yes,
I'm a Chuck.
yeah, my
There's
farm.
lots of us.
The pond with all
We got
the
a big
fish, there's a fountain
family.
there.
Got a big family business. Look, I don't see.
Can you
What
say
kind
hi
of
to Big Chuck
statue
for
is it?
me? I
Stone?
haven't seen him around for a
Catherine,
while.
do you
Yeah,
and
like a
Michael
Big
stone
Chuck, yeah.
statue.
I'll tell Big Chuck you said hi. What's your name, sweetheart?
Moi. He made me an honorary
Moi,
Chuck
yeah,
a few,
I'll talk to him.
not too long ago.
Yeah, Big Chuck's a good friend of mine. You guys ought to meet him. He's a very powerful individual.
He's very nice.
Anyway, you said you was looking for what?
How did they?
Yeah, we're looking. Apparently, our friend touched a stone, and he turned into a ball of light. Where his body.
Hey, you know,
we
I
can't
wouldn't go
feel-
touching nothing around here because you know how the Fae is.
It's not
So,
uncomfortable,
was
though.
it-
It just feels like
it
I
fake?
don't feel anything at all. Just sensing.
Well, you just said. Well, you
What
just
was the
said
last thing you
felt
felt?
this.
I know
You
where
said
one
you
Yes,
felt this, right?
that's
You still feel
weird.
this?
Hey, stay out of this.
But it's not painful, right? You just sense it?
Yes.
Like I said, I know
What if we put magic into them? Can you sense anything else other than just feeling, or
It's not over here, is it? Or is
When
it?
I
Can you sense
cast
mana or
when I
something?
cast my spell on you, did you feel that?
Barely. What I know is that you use magic, yes, but that's
Let's go
about
to the-
it. I haven't
Let's go
felt
to that
anything.
blue cave you were talking
So,
about.
how about we play a game of hot and cold, where if you
I
sense
don't think
your
that's
magic,
going to work considering I don't feel anything much as of right now.
can you
They don't know
can
where
you
they
sense
are.
like mana or? Oh, No, I'm saying if their body's probably still giving off mana, technically they can.
I don't sense
that,
a
maybe.
tether. If there was a tether, we would have been. It would have been more easier to follow. But they're completely disconnected. If there even is a body left.
Yeah, you could have been vaporized, pal.
I'm sure there's a
I was thinking
body.
the same thing too.
Very funny.
Teleportation magic here is real finicky. You gotta have
sure, let's go.
a permanent entrance point and a permanent exit point for
I don't.
teleportation stuff.
That's why I'm
Thing is that he's
stating
not
it.
dead though.
I feel like if he did die, we would feel it, but the body's just gotta be somewhere.
Skilled in traveling underground and traveling all throughout this area. Do you
went
happen
off
to
in that
know of a
direction, so-
particular stone within a cave anywhere nearby?
Not off the top of my head, no. I could go talk to one of my bosses, maybe, but that's gonna, that's a lot of red tape you gotta go through. You gotta go to your superiors. You gotta fill out paperwork. That could take days, but your friend might not have days.
I hate paperwork.
Yes, no, unfortunately,
I don't think we
don't
I
have
don't think
that
you
time.
have that type of time either.
I don't think either.
It's work that you write on paper.
No.
So does anyone...
Not paperwork.
Oh,
I'm not saying paperwork.
paperwork. It's
You're
a lot
not
of
listening
it's a
to
lot
me.
of paperwork. I'm
Okay.
very
That sounds
sorry,
worse.
dear.
Yeah, it's real awful.
Hello.
Does anyone know any location type spells?
There is
There's
a
an
cave over
alcove
there, but I
over
don't know.
there. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's not blue, and last time I checked, there wasn't any special looking.
The cave is blue.
So the cave that
We can
you
always
went
try.
into was blue.
Only blue cave I know
I
about's up
don't
on the
have
mountain. But
memories
that's
of
'cause
that.
ice.
They said green, not blue.
Yeah.
Green?
Oh, then
I
who
don't know
said
nothing
blue
about no green,
cave?
okay?
I'm not sure.
Oh, the blue cave with the scary monster in it, and the
No,
floating
not
eyeballs.
that one.
Is it near the snow,
Okay,
Elyna?
you said that's in the snow biome. We didn't go to the snow biome. You said that it was a cave. Green? Because
Something like that,
alcove,
yes.
That alcove over there is just pure green.
Let's try.
Could try it.
Who knows? Maybe if I can work. At this point.
Better than just standing
This
here.
way, in this direction. Alright?
Okay. Following.
And the dwarf individual is
Thank you,
going around
Chuck.
scouting the other caves.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Chuck.
whatever. Just,
Thank you, Chuck.
Next time you go stomping on people's tunnels, make sure you look quieter.
Sorry, we'll try
Apologies.
tiptoeing later.
I think that's like impossible. You know,
It is, but it's better to
What
just apologize.
What about the big Chuck? Like, he has to be like stomping around too, right? You know, there's like a Chuck 10 times their size.
Gotta be more specific. There's tons of those.
So like one that's just more up than all the other ones?
Well, there's this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like really big. He might show up at some point. Yeah, he's really cool.
Well, if I see the upchuck, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I was hoping he would have laughed at that joke. So bad, but...
There was another one that was much bigger than this.
Remember this?
Damn,
Oh, they have
Wait
crazy
a second.
flowers here.
I'll just make sure we check the grass, just in case.
Green. I was thinking about the orange cave.
I think I might
There's
know
like a
what
big
you're
cave with a
talking
bunch
about.
of orange crystals. It's like
And if
off
it
in
is
that
what I think it
direction
is, we're
somewhere, I
on the
think.
wrong side.
Orange. Yeah. I've never been to the orange cave. I
Maybe.
don't think.
It's a little
An
far.
orange
There's
cave?
an orange cave?
Orange cave with
Why
orange
is there
crystals?
so many colored caves?
Wait a second. Wait a second. I think I know.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Jasper knows. Follow him.
Lead the way. Mason, was it that one we found when we were looking for Nim?
We can try there if you want. I don't have much idea, but we can try there. If you really want.
Alright, I don't see the smaller individual. I don't know where they went. Well, there's those orange crystals, but that hardly counts as a cave.
No, that's Autumn.
Yes, no, that's a gate.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not the right place that's being referred to. Yes, I was saying it's not the right place that was referred to. I'm sure it's another orange cave.
Stopping.
Earhart, there's that orange cave I was talking about right there.
Oh, that's not really a cave either. That's just the entrance to the Autumn area.
Yes, no, that's just a gate.
Oh, okay.
Question: did this stone you touch have what appeared to be almost a red eye looking around?
No. I didn't notice
Alright, so
any
it's not
eye.
that
That's
stone.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Can you hear and sense me?
Oh, yeah. I'm right behind you.
There's the pathway to the summer court.
That sounds familiar.
You know what's strange is that they only grow right here, but nowhere else in the town.
Where did Earhart go?
I'm not sure.
Right? No, never mind. They're over there.
I was gonna say, I was
What did you find?
It's
Yeah.
not really shiny in there.
It's going.
It's kind of just empty.
Seems familiar. Yeah, that seems familiar. I've been here. Huh.
Not seeing a stone anywhere though.
Yeah, that. I don't think that's a stone. I think it's just a wall.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, it is made of stone.
Wait, can you walk through it?
Wayne, grabbing your sleeve and pulling you away.
What?
I believe that's
Welcome
the
back to the
stone
land
that
of
he
the
was
living.
referring to.
I hope it's not uranium, because that's what I was worried about the first time we found this place.
I don't think it's
I think I'm whole.
uranium.
Am I whole? Am I?
Yes.
You do have a
Can you see?
I mean, I can see your ugly face, yes. Wait, that means I'm back. Okay, cool.
Well, welcome back.
I'm not touching that ever again.
Welcome back to the land.
We should warn other people not to touch it as well.
I found some other things
Yeah.
like that, but found other shiny
That
stones
feels.
In the back of town.
that aren't.
Wait.
Mason, where's your hammer?
Look, it's a pig.
My hammer?
I was right about to ask if anyone knew location spells to try to find the body. Oh, that's a
Wait a
big.
minute. Hold on. Wait. Tomato, hold on. Great King of the Warthogs, is that you?
Yes. My hammer.
That's a big pig.
Wait, is it Great King of the Warthogs?
Yes, there was back in the old town in the forest.
Whoa.
Michael would be happy to see this thing.
Does not appear to be him.
What? Do you want us to follow you? Ah!
It's attacking.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. I think it wants to beat you up because you're weak.
If this is
I'm
your
not gonna
cave,
poison
we
it.
sincerely apologize.
Well, instead of standing here talking to it, why don't we?
Oh, whoa.
Where is Earhart?
Are you okay?
Alright,
Why don't we
so
just
that
leave
is
so it
his
stops
cave.
attacking?
Yeah, I got knocked down. Ouch.
Oh, get up again.
Tomato,
up.
do you even feel pain?
Sort of.
That's actually a
Sort
good
of.
question.
If it's against my
we
hand, yes.
better
If
leave
it's
before
anywhere
it
else,
starts
my body,
attacking
no.
again.
Yeah, get away from their cave. They're gonna attack
Oh.
us again.
Yes,
don't
a
think they like
good
us being
rule
near
of
the cave.
thumb, don't enter strange caves without asking
We
permission
may
first.
want to go. It looks like it's getting ready to attack again.
So then they went by the walk and just on an transform
we can
you
go
into a
this
ball
way,
of
I think.
light or something.
But then
That's so weird.
Everyone's going this way.
Or wait, no, we're over here. No, it's this way. Yes.
I still wish I
hammer
could
was
figure out
apparently
where the hot
inside the
springs
wall.
are, but at the moment I think it's better that we go into town and we probably find everyone else because I'm not exactly certain where Erhard or Moyi went.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It definitely got split up a little bit.
Mason's hammer was in the wall apparently.
Yeah, put it out.
Uh-oh. It's a giant dairy bug.
Hmm?
I didn't know they can get
It's
that
not
big.
scary. Just leave it alone. It won't.
Oh.
No, not scary.
Yeah, but
Scary.
they got like bigger.
Everything seems giant here.
Yeah, well, karma. Deal with it.
It's faster to go through this way.
Nah.
Oh, we can.
No, I smell like cheese.
Oh, right, there's a shortcut here.
Milk.
I'm just climb right up.
That's the shortcut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Directly through the barrier.
No, I can't do that.
Eh.
We're the only townspeople can walk through.
I'm honestly surprised you never knew about this tomato, seeing as how it's right next to your home.
Yeah, it feels
I
weird.
actually found out about it the first day we were
I thought
here.
this was just another protection
I
barrier.
found out the first day I was here.
Well, it is.
By walking out of the gate.
I'm surprised you all jump.
I don't think you
Stairs right there.
I'll go through there from now on.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I'm just used to it at this point.
But still, jumping in heels isn't the safest
The fact that
thing.
you can actually climb things and stuff with those shoes on is actually pretty
Hmm.
amazing, Catherine.
Yeah, mine are a little tall, but I think hers are slightly higher.
Spending 30 years fighting on a battlefield in heels, one tends to learn how to properly move in them.
Why were you on a battlefield in heels?
Because our world is constantly in war.
Well, it was.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Thankfully, it's not anymore.
Unfortunately, we can't enjoy that peace, but I guess we can enjoy it here.
Structure of rooms.
At least John and Sarah are here.
When you say like comprehend languages,
Yeah.
put your like mana through it and point the energy like output of the energy which
Which,
is way
that still
over here. There's the input. There's
leaves with a lot of questions.
the mana. It goes through all the lines and then goes outside.
Yes, but
That's simplifying it.
at this point I've just refrained from asking questions.
Focusing the spell onto its enchantment. You enchant
I've just basically accepted pretty much everything at this point.
Yes.
I just want to figure out how stuff works.
In turn, enchanting your hearing, with enchanting your words, and stuff like that.
Sort of evidently being molded to slot into this new rule set, as opposed to being under the rule set I was before.
Are you enjoying the sun?
You know. Now I'm.
Yeah. Been laying here for a good few minutes.
Hmm.
Well, the
But
good news
making
is
sure
we
you're
got his
okay.
body back.
Whose body?
The orb of light that was in town.
Ah, okay.
Hey, touched a giant green crystal.
There is a hot spring run by one of the
I wouldn't have risk touching anything out there.
Could try and take a soak there and see if it
Mm.
Yes, almost none of us do, but people who are new to town don't necessarily realize that always.
Have you seen Viswick at all? I cannot find him anywhere.
Did you check the mage's hut?
I think I saw him.
The mage's hut.
Or the
The
mage's
bubble?
dome, I should say.
Oh, yes, I checked the dome.
Oh, I thought they were hurt.
Hmm.
No, just relaxing.
Hi.
Soaking up the sun.
Hi.
I saw him earlier.
Nerda.
You getting
Nerda?
comfortable, Mr. Dante?
Not bad. Apparently can't hear me.
We found the cave.
I've heard. I forget their name. The dwarf actually found the cave right before you guys did, but it didn't inform
Yes,
you in
Lou
time.
did.
Yes. Lou, right. That was the name.
What picture do you have?
But no, I haven't. We need to find Fizwick to get a binding
The only way to
agent
stop him.
Thank you very much.
for the
Isn't he
stone. We're going to be
over
expanding
there?
the wall.
Like at the pond over there? He's like small with a cape over him.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if you are ever here early in the morning, I will hold church services and you can stop by and listen and see if you like it. And if you do, then we would be happy to have somebody that helps with that.
Yes, go.
Okay, lesson learned. Do not touch weird looking walls on them.
Lou, please give back gold what belongs to him.
I didn't take it from him. I was given it to Rib gave it to me for a favor.
And Rib wants it back.
He does not want it
What's
back.
this
I need
favor?
him to ask for it back, and even then, I would need a favor back from him.
Back.
You would need to give me a
Ask
second
the
favor for
parchment to
giving
give
it
it.
back.
Ask her to get the parchment back.
What are you talking about?
Just ask the damn picture back.
You're gonna have to
Use your
return the
words.
favor then. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach in my bag. I'm gonna grab it. Here you go.
Let me see
What
it.
is this favor you want?
I'll cash it in another time. Probably never, but.
You're gonna
Lou,
stare at
what
it
was
really
on the
hard.
parchment?
It was me being cradled by Gold. In the princess pose.
Gold was
I see.
carrying Rib princess style, and that's basically it. And Rib was blushing.
I see. Well, I'm sure you two would make a lovely couple.
I don't swing that
You
way.
do seem cute together.
I do not swing that way. Sorry, Gold. I don't rock like that.
Me either.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, everyone's in the closet till they're not. No shame.
Something else I found. Put back over here. I feel like you'd find interest in this. Well, Michael would. I was told Michael would find the most interest in this. So I found this book the other day, and I flipped through it. I couldn't read anything on it, and I found this picture. It was a picture of Iona being princess carried by a tall guy with the blue hair.
And did you give that picture back to Iona?
It was in a book, and then Rib took it to me because apparently he could read, which I never knew he could do that.
Yes,
Then he
I'm
owes me a
fairly certain
favor.
he gave. I'm fairly certain he gave that back to Iona.
Oh, it was Iona's book. That would make sense.
Yes, but don't mention that to anyone else.
Oh, I've already told like 7 people about it.
Oh dear.
Well, everyone's gonna know now.
And I think more than likely everyone already does.
Mm-hmm.
No, not everyone. I still have yet to tell Michael because he doesn't want to listen to me because
Well, someone else may have told
I
him.
wanted to show the picture, and then he denied me letting me show him anything because he doesn't trust me. And I wanted to tell him about it. Like, I don't trust you to tell me anything, so I didn't tell him it.
Either way, just don't tell anyone else.
I mean, the biggest person that knows the most is probably Rib. Kind of read like half the book is from what I'm saying.
Yes, I know, but
Out of character, I'm gonna tell you the best thing I can. It was Iona's diary about everything she knows about people and how she feels about people. And since Rib read half of it, you could probably understand.
yes,
Yep,
but
I'm all
still,
caught up.
even if Rib has read whatever this book is, just I'll speak with him about when it comes to things that are private. I'll have a conversation with him about that. But
all I know is I couldn't read anything, so I didn't know what it said. Not that smart. And then he asked to read it, so I handed it to him because I don't know what a book has in words. I'm more good with like ancient runes and stuff, and like books up there, like a few books up there.
yes, well, like I said, just don't tell anyone else about the picture.
What about the one with gold and Rib?
That one was kind of
No.
funny. No.
It was funny, but it is a private thing. We don't exactly want to intrude on that.
Their love can blossom normally.
Exactly.
We can wish for the best spiritually for them.
Well, now I'm going to go find Rib to make sure that he doesn't. To make
He
sure that
won't
he.
say anything, I'm fairly sure. He seemed
Oh no,
adamant
I know.
about
I'm
not
going to
saying
have a
anything about
little talk
anything.
with him about. I'm going to have a little talk with him about privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This talk should be fun.
Maybe a month. Yes, I didn't even say that around you.
Oh, you heard it over
Oh,
there.
you
Okay.
learn.
Okay.
You learn from so many teachers.
Well, I can't really dissuade this one. I don't think I can attack him alongside light and magic.
You have my
Rib.
You have my pickaxe.
Hello, Iona.
Oh, wait.
I remember a term
Is this
was
yours?
you have my sword,
That's
you
your
have my
pickaxe.
bow, you
I have
have
my
axe.
pickaxe. Oh, yes. Wonderful.
Interesting.
Rib. Can I talk to you privately for a moment?
Alright.
Good luck.
We'll probably be in the heading towards the snow area, so you know where to go to find us.
Alright.
I think we should wait, but
You can go there, probably won't take that long. Yes.
Rib, was that book yours?
It was not mine. It was someone else's. I was trying to return it, and that's why it
So-
caused the fuss.
So why did you read more than just one page?
To find out whose it was.
It did not say on the first page who it belonged to?
Nope.
I see.
I looked there first,
Well-
flipped through a few pages, and then found out whose it was.
I see. Well, I'm sure you understand the definition of privacy.
Yes, that's why I tried to return it in a very private manner, and then I told them that I did read it.
Alright then. Just making sure, because I'm sure you can understand that if that book is what I think it might be, That is something very private, especially for women.
Yes. And I understood that, to which they felt very embarrassed, and I regaled a story of an embarrassing moment in my life.
Well, that's good to know. But that means I won't have to punish you by forcing you to drink a gender change potion and live the day as a woman.
It's quite funny. Due to the fact that, that can happen.
Oh, I know.
Have a good
Keep
night.
that in mind, I want to play a joke on someone.
What kind of a joke?
Goat? Why would I want to be a goat?
I said, what kind of a joke?
Oh. It would be messing with so many people that don't understand, and I would just be playing it off like it was normal.
Trying to get more used to the feeling.
So if you're drinking it, yeah, that would be funny as well. Just make sure you're not forcing it on someone else.
No, they're the one with it. I'm not going to take it unless they hand it to me.
To be fair, that is a good way to mess with Wayne.
Yes. We'll keep this for tomorrow. I want to do this tomorrow. That'll be hilarious.
Alright then.
I feel like I keep missing things.
I hope you have a sweet tooth.
Oh no,
Me?
Mhm.
Coach
Yes.
said they could go.
I love
we
sweets.
could go whenever we needed.
Alright.
Perfect.
You just had to go fix something.
Yeah. Anyway.
Huh?
Eh?
A penguin.
Huh?
Now, where is gold?
He went to go fix
Oh.
something, apparently.
Yes.
Okay.
That
I understand.
version of Iona's going with us.
What?
What? Huh?
So I have
Told you she'd be awake at some point.
Hello, Jenna.
Oh, hi. Good to see both of you.
Good to see you as well.
She's making me get up.
Why are you making her get up?
Chop, get up. Sleeping open like that?
Yeah, she's enjoying the sun. It's healthy for the soul.
You enjoy the sun when you can enjoy the sun when you time to sleep. Now it's not time to sleep. Now it's time to work. You have to go find some magical stuff for your whatever mana. I still practice the mana thingy, so I had to go collect some stuff outside. And I overslept
Ah, I
again,
see.
so that was kind of on me.
I also did have an idea about helping.
When I got close to the water, it turned into kind of like music.
Yes, now
Like
I know.
how I give you some of my mana when you're overworking yourself, which you shouldn't. My thought was maybe have her start doing it at the end of the day, so her body can get used to using it more often. And maybe you'll also
suppose that
increase
could
her
work,
amount.
yes.
Where's Oldman? Oh, speaking of Oldman, there he is.
Definitely a
Where are you guys heading to?
Rose?
We're taking a trip to follow the dog's
Oh.
hopefully find
Sorry,
useful
my nose
information
is
about
leaving me.
Sylvie.
Sorry.
You can just
And these.
Rose.
I just want to veg out for a while.
My name is
You
Catherine.
can lay back down if you want.
I'm going to be the new head of the Heroes Guild, and
We'll just call it.
Now that she's awake, she's not gonna let me.
you seem to
Just
wait
call
for
it doctor's orders.
Is this true?
Well, no, I mean, not usually. I mean, Pat's the one that told me. He said I hit my head yesterday, and you know, I got fixed up, and now I just need some time for my brain to, you know, remember.
You know what? Actually, hang on. I can show
I
you.
see. Would you mind staying? Would you mind tonight? Instead of the Mage's Dome, would you mind staying in the Healer's Hut so I can properly observe you?
I've observed her firsthand.
I mean,
I have some
I
general
see.
information about what's going on.
I mean, I guess.
alright.
I mean, if it's important, you know, I gotta make sure Sylvie's okay first. I gotta tuck her in, you know.
Yeah.
But
We gotta
yeah,
take care of Sylvie
okay.
first.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I guess you just want me to come back and after, I'm put make sure Sylvie's goes to bed, and then I'll come down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
you can
Well,
do that.
Sylvie comes first.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
Catherine. Yeah, I'll check.
Of course.
I'm not gonna argue with the doctor, so okay. All right.
Sorry, people.
Are we all set to go, or are we waiting for Ted?
I don't know.
All right then. Thank you,
Proceed
Ivy.
with your sniffer.
Okay. Just leaving my sniffer. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting
We're following.
smells right now.
Catherine, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
We got somebody with us. A member.
Netta, I need
Ivy,
to
just-
understand.
Can you do it not
I
into
know
town?
what's...
I gotta talk to you later. I'll look for you.
Why?
Ivy told
they're
me that
leaving
she
with us.
exudes a whole lot of sorrow just before she dies every night. If you do that in town, the dreamer might soak it up.
I see, that's a very
Please don't
good
do it.
point. Alright. I will take her out of town. But I'm still going to make sure that we observe this because I want to know what's going on.
Oh, yes, hello, kid.
I know you don't want to go to the forest, but so I'm not gonna ask you. But we're gonna go look for somebody, and Lord knows I got a whole shitload of fuck to tell you.
Right. Hey, I have something to tell you. Have you been to the summer court yet? I assume you have.
Yes.
Okay, I just came back from there. I'm out of mana.
Gators.
That's fine. We'll have to figure something out.
So where are you dragging her?
Yes, we can enter the caves.
No, lift you, and put you back on your feet. Turn zero. Alrighty, time to look for some flowers. You wanna come by? I mean, you gonna come with, or you?
I'll come with you
gonna
guys.
stay here? Alrighty, so we're looking for blue flowers. I forgot how the flower looked like. How the flower looked like?
Area for those crystals.
Jeez, every time I see you, I'm just right there.
I love
Over
there.
here, so. What type of flower? Blue? I can say no more.
Flower?
I don't know what it was called.
But you know how that looked like?
We're going to the snow area first.
Yeah.
Climb.
Then let's go.
Cave gators.
How common is this flower?
No, I was just about
You wanna come with?
It does make me wonder. Oh, that's how long. Okay.
Keep it moving.
What was that?
I was half wondering how long it would take you to look back. But right as I went to say it, you turned around.
I kind of figured that something went too quiet. I was like, okay, something's not right. I looked back, you guys saw the gate.
It would probably be more likely to be in the summer, spring area.
I think so.
Probably. I don't fucking know.
Well, let's go to summer,
Try?
spring area.
And if we can't find it, we could just go to the beach.
Now we're gonna find it. Stop, can you both of you move? I
Huh?
don't know why you guys standing behind. You guys been standing behind.
We're
Come on,
moving.
catch up. Keep it moving. Got both of you.
Waiting on you.
Throw you in front of
Ugh.
me. Alright. Let's go. Come on, push. Come on. Come on, push. Come on. Stay in front of me. So. Push again.
It really makes me what would happen if you did that back in our own world.
Put you down. Turn you around. Give you one smack.
It's a nice floating trick you got
Come on.
there.
I know, right? It's like if
I wonder what that group's doing.
continue for So, you're not supposed to be a nice lady. You don't know what this symbol. You don't know what this symbol mean. You're an event evil. You don't know what that mean. Alright, let's go. Did you teach you that symbol? Oh, gracious. Oh,
I didn't teach it.
I thought you guys are better than
I've
this. But I
seen
guess
it
not.
used before.
Where?
In my old world.
What that? You know what that mean?
It means fuck you.
I mean.
I didn't know you swung that way.
Fuck you both.
Sorry, I have a wife. I can't.
Faye, some Faye just come eat me now.
Oh my.
Come eat me now. I don't know that. This little kinky. Hell no. I heard about you guys. You guys are weird.
You both need to get your fucking minds out of the gutter.
Okay. outside of the roleplay, what do you think so far of the FTX?
Oh, I haven't imported it yet.
You're joking. You're joking.
I haven't opened the project today.
Alright, let's continue. That's the blue flower he's talking about. Do you see over there? There's a blue flowers. Let's go check them out. Over there.
They also switch colors. They're not always blue. They're purple as well.
Not those ones.
No, not those ones.
Oh, the ones on the ground.
Yeah, that we're looking for something on the ground, he says.
I don't know, I wasn't there for the... Technically it is on the ground though.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's the blue flower he's asking about. I mean, that looks blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said get the roots, because we need the roots to make whatever potion. So let me grab it like this, okay? And
You may want to dig a little around it. If you just pull on the stem, you're gonna rip it.
Whoops.
Told you.
Well, hold this. Let me, at least this one. Okay. Here's the roots. Now I can just grab the roots and... Boy, they are so stuck in the floor. Well, we got those. Now we have to get this. Fuck.
So how many of these did you need?
I believe 3. It's enough. So here's 1 root. Okay. Now, let's get this. Oh, no, this one looks dead. Let's get the one next to you.
Alright.
Yeah, do you wanna... do you wanna do...
Yeah, why don't you do that one over there, because it's big too.
Alright. Make sure there's roots. Alright. I got it. Ow. That was close.
There you go.
And here you go. Alright, we got what you want. Let's go back and get the potions.
Okay.
So what exactly did you need these flowers for?
For mana potion and healing potion. That was all.
Ah.
Also, roleplay. I need to fix my checkers later. My PlayStation. I thought this place was dangerous. I see nothing. There's nothing we get to fight except the ghost, whatever. Other than that, everything is just lame and boring. Or the real story. I know the heroes sometimes had to fight monsters, but there's no monsters. What are you doing? What was your name again?
You see her. How dare you not remember me?
I forgot that this one too. Do you think I remember this name? I've called her a long ear. That's it.
Well, don't you remember Catherine?
Catherine. Okay, no, I remember. Okay. Now Catherine.
I'm her
That's your name,
wife.
Catherine, right?
No.
Oh, you're her wife. Her name, your name. Elyna, Telina, Kalina. Oh, Telina.
Elyna.
Oh, it's Elyna. Yeah, see, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Hey, where you
Mm-hmm.
going?
But no, you'll see her hand start to glow as she starts healing her arm.
Why are you healing your arm?
Mana burn took a lot out of me, and every once in a while it hurts.
Oh yeah. Someone with magic issues. That way, I never like to use magic.
Well, when I came through the portal, I was using multiple location spells to find Catherine. The portal ripped all the magic out of me, and then kept trying.
And now, how about now? Do you still have magic, or you don't have magic no more?
I have it, it's just... I've lost a lot of my memories. So I lost...
How do you know you... Then wait a second, how do you know you married? If you lost a lot of your memory.
The memories were more about magic. Because that's what I was focusing on when I came through. So when the mana burn got me, it affected my memory. And because I was focusing on magic, magic was the first thing that was targeted.
So it basically can do semi can do magic.
I need to relearn pretty much everything.
Just take it easy. Oh my, you're going so fast.
Well, last time you were trying to push her because she was going too slow.
I mean, I wish I had some energy in the beginning, but now for some reason she wanna just move fast. Okay. A silent treatment, I see. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for checking on us. Took you a while. What's your wife's name again?
Catherine?
Catherine.
Catherine.
Hey, Catherine, your wife is out of mana.
I'm not out of mana. You see her hand glowing as she's currently in the middle of healing her arm.
What happened?
Nothing to worry about. The mana burn again.
Happened. She just left some plant and somehow.
Just acting up. No, I was trying not to make a big scene of it.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I have to go get the potion.
And I figure if I'm gonna train to start healing, I might as well try to heal my own injuries.
Yes, but it's always... There's nothing wrong with having someone help healing. With Catherine aiding with her mana with an 18, you are going to...
And I had a 17 on my roll.
Alright, so that's brought up to an 18 then, with Catherine's assistance.
But yeah, when I had my arms straight, I was getting like almost like a burning hole type of pain.
I
So I was
see.
just guessing it's the mana burn.
So
Ravaging again.
I don't know what
Hmm. More than likely.
similar world.
I just feel so weak.
Way in the past, like one of the world wars. He was talking about like explosions happening and whatnot. And that was the last thing he remembers. So I don't know which one.
I need to just get like all of the people who knew what God is in a room.
Did
and, like,
they leave
ask
to
them
the mine?
questions.
I did see a lot of people leave, so.
Oh god.
Although, to be fair, I
Did they take any healers
Have
to the
fun
mine?
chasing after your
kind of
husband.
decided to go atheist. No offense.
Which I'm sure makes this extremely strange.
Dear.
It does.
Did they take anyone to the mines to heal? In case anyone gets hurt?
I believe Iona went,
If
yes.
it's any consolation,
Okay.
you being
Just
in the
making
mines
sure.
wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, fair enough.
There's again, we were far removed from people's lives at that point, so there was no expectation that you had to leave. You just had to do things okay, and then everything would be fine.
There's also the question.
I
if
mean,
the
to be
world even,
fair,
like worked like that as well.
the one I serve is more than likely vastly different from the one he served.
That's also true. Although it's
Serve
still
as in
just
like a
really interesting to think about.
way or like directly.
Unfortunately, not directly. I was simply one of his clerics.
Ah, cleric.
Priestess.
Aye.
That sage person, and I'm not sure where she is. She was talking about how in her world she had like a god of some kind she followed that was based around spirits.
Hmm.
I mean, those are common enough. Yeah. I less served one as a cleric and more worked for one directly, like at a desk.
I see.
It has a bit of a different experience. Still interesting to see, I guess, visions of deities that I'm unfamiliar with. A lot of the ones where I'm from are either still holding on, obsolete, or dead, right? But I was pretty acquainted with all of them, so it's not used to this colour scheme and iconography you got. So it must be one that wasn't where I'm from.
Yes, no, we did not know his name. We only simply referred to him as the one.
Would you fucking believe it? The one I served was called the Monad, which means the one.
Oh, that is certainly a coincidence.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's the way these things go, right?
It's always nice when different worlds have overlap.
Yeah, well, I've I worked for him. I've never talked to the big man directly, but I always had the idea that he. How do I describe it? It's like he was a big spear connecting to a bunch of flat planes. Does that make any sense? Or it's like maybe you were seeing a different face, different side of that spear, and I was. But
Ah, yes, that does make sense.
Serving the same deity, just different faces, different names.
Suppose that's possible.
I mean, multiple worlds are possible. It's basically all but confirmed at this point, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Jojo has mentioned.
If some of them were connected.
Yes, that is possible. Jojo has mentioned several things from her world that I am completely unfamiliar with, such as televisions and cars.
Yeah,
Oh, I have some of those in my world too.
She's from a version of mine, or I'm from a version of hers, or whatever. But yeah, I'm familiar with her situation, the way that she is. Same with the lizard fella in the suit, the car salesman.
I'm not really sure what my world was like. All I know is that we were in space in a laboratory.
Space? Oh, you are far ahead. You're in bloody space.
Yes, apparently some worlds had the ability to create, I guess, tubes powered by fire that could shoot them into the stars.
That's impressive. I think that's the only word I can use at the moment.
Yeah, if you think it's a fucking shock from where you're sitting, think about where I was sitting, fucking at a desk on a fucking cloud. Suddenly, a big tube goes rocketing past you. You weren't supposed to come up here. But mortal ingenuity never fails to astound and amaze.
If we ever do make it back to our realm, I think a lot of the, assuming we still have the knowledge, I think a lot of the information that we've gathered here could be very useful in progressing the Kingdom of Le Mans.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm trying to take notes about the portal and everything.
Well, you know what? If you ever find a way back, I don't know much about the Kingdom of Lamont, but I'd love to visit. It's not like I have a place to go back to, so I'd love to find somewhere else to bloody go.
Well, now that the wars are done, it's peaceful.
If I can get all my siblings out of the world that we're currently in, I would love to go to other people's worlds.
Oh yes, I would love to visit everyone's world here.
Mine's not that great.
Mine.
It's
Yeah,
kind
mine's
of
not
sad.
that great either.
Oh, so?
That being said, I guess it might be interesting in like a advancement way. We have computers, really, really high tech computers.
Computers?
I don't know how to use any of them though. I wasn't allowed to touch any of them.
That's a slippery slope. Don't you? What's the top of the line weapon? Where are you from? Sword?
Flintlock.
Flintlock. Renaissance. Lovely era. Lovely fucking era. Yeah, no, let's not introduce them to like anything like that.
I mean, if it helps, I don't think I could introduce them to it because I don't even know how this how it worked. They just looked impressive.
That's fair, but still. Flintlocks. Man, I really want to go to where you're from. That's like the perfect time for someone like me to show up. Fucking hell.
The rest of the Order would certainly be, I guess, confused to see you, honestly.
I would imagine.
Probably.
I would definitely imagine, but I've got away with words. At least when it comes to swaying the faith. It was part of my job, after all.
Yes, the seeing angels, that was actually not a very common thing, and those that did were often prophets.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same story where I'm from. Usually we would take other shapes if we didn't want to scare the living daylights out of someone, like we'd be a snake or a bush or a man. We're frequently just men, but yeah, sometimes we would show up, like, as ourselves.
Oh, you don't normally look like this?
Well, I chose to look like this back where I'm from, and then I came here and now I'm stuck like this.
So you've lost your ability to change?
Well, it's less that I lost my ability to change and now I'm confined. I used to not be a physical creature. I used to be a part of a song, I guess is how I describe it. It's just that I was a note that came out wrong. You know, when you're singing and sometimes your voice cracks. You go, oh, that's me. That's how I came out. So I'm a little disfigured, but and when I change shape, that would still be an immutable part of me. It's why I'm shaped the way I am. But now I'm confined to just a very, very specific shape that has flesh and blood and bones, and those bones feel pain. Bloody pain.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Well,
downside.
be able to get that ability back. Hi.
Hello.
Are you alright?
They're not used to seeing the worms that we have here. They're a little bigger, as some people would say.
I see.
No. I think I'm just going to turn in for the night.
That's certainly understandable.
Sweet dreams.
Get some good sleep.
Okay, they made it back to town safely.
Yeah, I saw one of those. They're huge.
She has a wind affinity.
Hmm.
And something else that we couldn't figure out.
I do know that when it comes to prophets who had seen angels, there was one in particular who had actually interacted with one more than just speaking to him.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was an ancient tale about a prophet by the name of Jacobi, and apparently he wrestled with an angel.
Okay. What was this angel's name? Was that written down?
I don't recall. Believe so.
Alright. I was really, really hoping it was, because I have a couple of names floating around in my head. Well, that lines up with perfectly.
I'm trying to remember if I could even remember the name. But I don't think they actually said it.
Are you guys from the same world?
We're actually married before we came here.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, we're still married.
Yes. Sorry, my wording could have been better, I guess. I was just saying we got married before being here.
Well, good
So
for
yes,
you.
we're
I'm glad
from
that
the
you
same
two were
world.
able to come here together at least.
Well, we didn't actually come here together.
Oh.
She left me a year
Well.
before I was able to get here.
I'm glad you guys were able to find each other.
Glad to. It's worth
I
all
am
the
as
side
well.
effects that affected me, but always do it again.
Yeah, I can't imagine how rough that would be. I'm glad that things worked out though.
Unfortunately, when I did finally come through the portal, I was using multiple location spells to try to find her. Because she disappeared at a festival. So when the festival came around the next year, I went to it specifically to try to find out what happened. When I got taken by the portal, it drained all my mana. And then I kept pulling.
That sounds rough. I'm sorry that you had to go through all that.
Again, I get to be here with her. So the pain and the memory loss is worth it. And I'd choose it again every time.
Worth it in the end. Yeah, it's all worth it in the end, but still kind of sucky that had to happen. But glad for the outcome.
Yes. I wonder, perhaps you forcing your way in might have been what brought along Sarah and Jana.
Maybe. Two others that we knew in our previous world got brought here as well. I think I kind of,
different worlds are coming.
I think I kind of came as like a battering ram and just knocked the portal open for a while.
Well, the more the merrier. Although it would be nice to get back to your old world, I imagine. Sounds nice.
Yeah, it definitely
It would
was
be
nice.
Yes.
I'm trying to hold out hope that maybe someday we'll be able to figure it out. There's some people here who have left behind families, and that's
Heartbreaking.
well, it's sad. Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm sure that one day we will find a way out. I know that some people have given up, but me personally, I haven't.
And I won't
really
either.
wanna go back to my old world, but I don't want to leave my siblings behind either. It wasn't a great place. I kind of feel bad that I'm the only one here, actually.
Well, if we do find a way, you and your siblings are all more than welcome in the Kingdom of Lamont.
Sounds nice.
Oh, speaking of, quick question. When you two got here for, like, the first day, did you come in the morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime?
I think it was the morning for me.
Morning? How about you?
Morning for me too. I literally arrived today, actually.
That continues
I
to...
think it was morning. It's a little hard to recall. I was a little disorientated.
Because I've been having a theory that the portal won't bring people here when it's nighttime. And, for me, she was gone for a year. But for her, it was what, 2 or 3 months that you've been
I
here?
believe so, yes.
So there's some kind of time difference. So it makes me wonder if the portal...
came here the same day that I did. I don't know if you've met them or not. They've literally been dead in their world for like 6 years.
We had that too.
Oh yes, that was Sarah.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, so you do know them.
Yes. She was a general that my wife and I fought alongside during the 30-year war.
Oh. Okay, yeah, then in case you know more about the story than I do. Yeah, no, there's some crazy stuff going on. Time.
But yeah, my theory is, like, the portal may hold us for a certain amount of time. Like, for us, it could be an instant. But, like, if we get taken late at night, like I was at the festival, I was held in there for a few hours because it was daytime when I got here.
It was the same for me, actually. I'd also gone missing at night.
But it makes me wonder if, like, the portal's stronger in the daytime, which allows us to finish passing through.
It's a little hard to tell. I'm not too sure when I got here. Well, I know when I got here, like it was morning here. But when
Is
before
everything
in my
alright,
world,
Yes, why?
Running out with
You mean
weapons over
aside
your
from the
shoulders.
fact that you're carrying a large mallet and a sword and running through town with them?
Is a quarry shovel, and this is a mallet for hammering the shovel into the stone.
Ah, I see.
It's not a sword. It looks like a sword, but it's not a sword. But no, we're fine. We're just collecting stone.
But no, over the year that she was gone, I was doing a lot of notes and theorizing and everything. And now that I actually experienced it, I'm gonna continue to try to learn everything I can about the portal.
well, if there's anything you need to know from me, I'm happy to help. It's
Thank
just
you.
a little hard to recall some of it because I think I passed out when I got here. Before I got here.
Yeah, I need
And
to.
also, it's a little hard to tell what time it was in my world because, like I said, we're in space.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know what space is, but it's one big, like, black void full of stars.
Yeah, it was described as heading off to the stars.
Yes.
Yes. The scientists there would probably
Yes,
know the
Blue?
time, but they didn't tell me.
Just listen, Ning.
Alright.
Well, technically, our concept of day and time depends on the world that we're on. Being on a different world would be a different time than the world that you're previously on.
True.
So, in space, I don't think time has a true meaning. Because there's no planet to judge.
Not really.
Hello, Gold.
We were kind of. I know we were close by a planet. I don't really know what was on that planet, though.
Why do people
Kind of think of it like we were
to
floating next
danger?
to it because they were doing sciencey stuff up there.
Because people like to be healed by
Question to
us.
answer. Sometimes it's a sense of adventure, sometimes it's a lack of self-preservation.
Okay, I understand the adventure part, but running towards a ghost that may or may not be your friend of any sort would not be great, right?
Probably not.
I mean, to be fair, you do technically have a
Mhm.
spirit standing behind you right now.
Catherine's,
At least the world would consider a spirit.
better at healing. We heal in different
They
ways.
said that I might have some form of healing magic. I was able to heal his cut.
You're a spirit.
So I kind of wanted
Technically.
to, I don't know, ask if I could have help with
In
that
my
at
world,
some
yes,
point.
he is an
I
angel.
wanted to
What
know if
are
you
your
had
affinities?
Spirits.
Water.
Well, I'm sure Catherine may be able to help you a lot better than I can. I lost a lot of my memories about magic when I came through. It's part of the mana burn. I literally just finally healed something today again, so.
That's good. But good job, like getting at least a few of your memories back.
This is what angels look like.
It's more relearning than getting the memories.
You haven't seen you haven't seen Mira anywhere, have you? Have you? The new girl, the red.
Fun, right?
Yeah, except
no.
I don't like feeling useless.
If you find her, just let her know we're looking for her in the mage.
So having to start
It's actually
all over.
really hard to get a job right now.
Angel.
Yeah,
Technically not necessary because I don't think we have a clearance here, but I also
we
don't really
don't,
want
but
to
it's.
sit here and do nothing
but-
after everything people have done for me.
Yeah, like we don't have currency, it's like trading from what I know. But without a job, you can't have anything to trade.
You look like
Yeah.
There we go.
And currently, right now, I'm taking care of Tulip, the little mushroom
I'll be sure
lady.
to get you a strawberry as soon as I
And I
can.
would like to be able to get things for her. maybe make things a little easier for her.
Oh, that's
Even if
those
it's
are
just
wings?
food or equipment or,
Yes, they are.
Why don't you
you
have
know, a bigger bed because she keeps getting
what do they
bigger.
call it in this legend?
Mm-hmm.
Halo?
The
Go ahead.
Halo? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure whatever job you end up working at, you'll do great.
I was thinking of the hot spring because I need constant access to water because my skin dries out.
Ooh. That was awkward. My vision just went black there for a second. Like completely
Oh, no,
pitch
it's okay.
black.
My vision's been going white all day. Don't worry about it. It's just
Hello, Jonah. Yes.
So, is everything okay with your wife?
But yeah,
But yeah, I've been thinking about
She was
working
able
at
to
the hot
miss.
spring
She was
just
able
because
to heal herself.
there's water there constantly. I could just refresh myself.
yeah, as far as water being your affinity, like I don't know about it. Mine are death and chaos magic. For me, when I heal, I bring the dead cells back to life. That's how my healing works.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, depending on your affinity, changes how you actually cast the spell and what happens. But Catherine is really smart. I know it's one of the reasons I married her, so I'm sure she'll know how to help you better than me.
Well, thank you. I mean, even if you can't help me personally much, it is nice to hear about it. It sounds cool.
It's, I guess the only bad part about it is when I heal, it's not numbing the area as it heals. So you feel the pain.
There are still other faces of him working.
And if it's like a... Yeah, but if it's like a broken leg or something,
One of the faces are all interconnected, just different planes of
it's a lot of pain.
Yeah, the same thing, just facing different
Yeah,
directions.
I can imagine that,
It's
but I think at the end of the day, people might be more thankful to have their leg working, right? At least I would. But maybe that's just me.
True.
Maybe I'm just used to pain.
If that's the case,
That's... It's not really anything to be happy about.
sorry about that. That happens sometimes.
I'm sorry you got used to being in pain.
Not entirely unusual for gods to die.
Guess not, yeah.
Not one
But,
as big as him.
but now I can relate to it at least.
Still.
I'm starting to get used to the mana burn.
I was having trouble with it. I would see that there's actually a scar sort of here on his head that sort of indicates some sort of brain surgery. He would just lightly start sort of scratching it.
There's nobody watching this show for us. This is why we're kind of in the spot we're in.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do feel quite severed.
I mean,
Anyway.
Interesting. Are they always that loud?
Amongst ourselves and are working on
He is generally that loud, yes, from what I've seen so far. But
I noticed him in another one
she moves her cloth, and all you see is scars from the mana burn.
Ow.
Does
that still hurt?
Earlier, but you can never underestimate.
I have a feeling it's a pain that'll never go away. Because it went all the way down to the bone. I can't raise my arm higher than this anymore.
Not quite, but radioactive material. It's here too.
If there's ever anything I can do to help, please tell me, okay?
I appreciate that, but like I said, I'm with Catherine again, so it was worth it.
And they're not doing anything to resolve it.
This is where I come in, right?
I probably shouldn't wear them with too much pride, because ultimately it's pretty sad. But I'm a little prideful of this one. I ended
What
up
happened?
taking the place of one of my siblings.
And these burrow people used it in a fucking cannon to shoot the dragon.
was a brain surgery stuff.
I was in a building when it happened.
They were going to end up choosing my little sister instead,
just
but
trying to
I
warn people
managed
against
to
using it
sort of
because
get
of
in the way enough where they just ended up grabbing me
You know,
instead.
people will be people and they'll use stuff anyway.
Coincidentally, a nuclear weapon is what killed.
Well, I admire you
I
for
mean, I
that
don't
then.
really know why. I don't really know why they were looking into my brain, but you know, as long as it wasn't my sister, she was still very tiny.
Yeah.
She was only just a little bigger than what Tulip is now.
Was like a fucking cartoon. I was like peeking around
I feel
the
like I
corner.
heard a dog barking, but that might have just been my imagination.
But yeah. Definitely be proud of that one.
Seeing the big man.
No, I'm definitely not a dog.
I am.
Oh yes,
No
I
way I
know.
couldn't be.
And then that
But yeah,
eye
that's
was
just a little bit though.
burnt right out of the socket.
I have a decent amount of scars that weren't from the mana burn. Some of them I'm proud of.
Do you have any poison?
With our world constantly in war,
Why?
there's a few times running through a battlefield to go heal someone.
Darren, why does he want poison?
You take spare shrapnel.
They have a god that has this, like the same sort of name as mine.
A lot of mine, they're not even scars. They're like full-on burns or pieces of my flesh taken out. But it'll heal up. My species heals like wounds pretty quickly.
Shine people's
Not
shoes
to be too morbid, but it's the reason why they, experimented on us.
Nobody believed they existed after a certain point.
Well, now that you're here, I'm sure with different types of magic, maybe something will help them heal quicker.
To come down and be like, no, you didn't,
Mm.
you know. But
I've seen it with my older siblings. They've had scars that have fully disappeared over a few years, so I'm sure this will be gone at some point.
How much you know about like
But due to the story with that one, I feel like that one needs to stay for as long as possible.
I know quite a bit.
and the various ways
Mhm.
we have
I
been
don't
to
mind
entertain
it.
ourselves.
There's something about our skin. It just heal. I think it's thinner than most people's, and it just heals quicker.
These people
Mm.
seem like they're ripped right out of it. Right out of it.
Welcome back.
Although most of the scars that hurt me are gone. Thanks to you, honestly. You're the one who healed me up.
Well, that's certainly my pleasure to do. I'm more than happy to heal anyone who is injured.
Evolution and change and growth.
Oh, so anyone at the healers area know about water affinity magic for healing? They were asking, and I said you would probably be the one to ask. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because Frizz found out that my water affinity can heal, so I wanted to try getting better at that.
The reason I refer to
All right.
myself as living song is because
It's not that
Yes,
great.
no,
I
I'll
was
speak
only
with
able
Lou
to heal up
about
his
it.
cut. Yeah, his finger cut just a little bit, but
Well, it also takes practice.
Yes.
that's how reality functions. And the way
well, I would love the practice if anybody would have me.
why they're gods is because they have
Of course.
to play that music in the way that they want to.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what other people are up to for a bit. It was nice talking to both of you.
That's why I was talking to you
About
too.
your world and your story.
As well.
But I don't really know a whole lot about how the song is in of itself. I'm starting to think that there are just some concepts that are fundamental to it. You know, even without.
You know, I completely forgot the fact that we never exactly explained to Jonna how our, shall we say, familial relationship worked.
Humans, goblins, you know.
It's alright. She forgot who I was.
Whatever the fuck this thing is. Yeah.
That's like why they're fucking everywhere.
Yes, but I did,
So fundamental.
shall we say, I showed her.
Hmm?
I drank the gender change potion and showed her exactly how
Patriarch son me. He could have took a swig of water first.
that worked.
God, I'm not used to
You could describe to me later.
Hold on. I'll just write it down.
When you watch like an opera singer and they fucking like, you know, they get up on stage and they go, oh, then they take a sip and then they actually sing. It feels like what happened to me. That was my birth.
I don't know. I think you turned out alright.
Yeah, I clean up okay. I mean, I'm fucking filthy right now, but I spent like 3 days crawling through my own kindred's blood and viscera, so I'd say I look pretty clean. For that.
Here you are.
Again, there is always the hot spring that way.
That's true. I don't have a fucking change of clothes. I'm gonna have to probably make something. Again, that's
probably.
Yes, I think that's more than likely why she pulled me aside.
Has the mushrooms all around her. She is actually the town's.
I always thought it would be the other way around, though.
Idea. She might be able to do something for you.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I wasn't exactly going to explain that part to her. I was just showing her how it worked.
See, when you were saying you were showing her things after you took a gender potion, I was really confused as to what you meant by that.
Yes, no, nothing like that.
Because, gender change or not, you're still my wife.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know.
Fancy shite.
Hello, Anna.
Fair enough. I mean, if anything, you two could bond over talking shop. Needlework and stitchwork and whatnot.
That'd be lovely. What was going on in your year? What was the whole
Lou.
thing like 7 years after I stopped?
Would you be willing to do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you need?
Got voted into office.
Have you ever used your water affinity for healing?
4 years.
I have.
It happens.
Would you be able to teach Miko how to do that?
Between some countries,
perhaps.
Again, yeah, every year. Like nothing really.
Yes, he also has.
Out of the ordinary. Kind of
You can at least try.
Often we just
can try my best.
After all, you did say that you want more people to look at you in a different light, right?
That's true. Not working very well.
I mean, at the very least.
Well then, what better way than to teach someone how to use healing magic?
Right, that's what we're after.
If you don't mind.
Fair. So, where would you like me to teach you? And
Behind you.
That's
Not me.
Miko.
Oh, there goes our investors.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yes, no, my wife, her affinities are the opposite of mine.
Hi.
Which it makes me wonder how you're able to heal me, to be honest.
I'm not really too sure.
Shouldn't that just like have horrible consequences?
Better at healing magic.
I wonder if I can.
Normally should, but fortunately I've been lucky.
When we need him.
I feel like we're playing Russian roulette every time you heal me.
I'm not exactly sure where he is. All I know is that he's looking for poison and do not give him any.
Why doesn't he just ask Wayne?
I don't think he knows that Wayne has poison, honestly.
I'm already a fat cunt, so I'm perfect for position.
I do.
I know. Wayne, do not give gold any poison.
It doesn't have to be today, but in time.
There's like 3 different people.
No, where is my friend Nikolai? That's a very, very tall man. Usually in kind of an overcoat. Long blonde hair.
Can't really freeze it.
I believe he's been sleeping today.
Somebody near station?
Fair enough.
I don't know where the limitation.
I was gonna say I didn't see him, but I know a lot of people went to the mine. So either at the mine or sleeping.
We almost got
Oh.
eaten by a worm.
It's hard to heal being eaten.
And cave
I'm
gators.
glad you guys didn't.
And cave gators.
Is there a water source in the cave?
It was worth a shot asking. Thank you.
Yeah, there's cave gators.
Oh.
Giant blue ice gators that
Somehow have permafrost on their back.
I see. It is the Feywilds, dear. There are a lot of things out there that don't exactly make sense.
I saw like a grub that was like 3 times my size. Yeah, nothing makes sense here.
Yes, but what were those called again, Wayne?
Cave gators?
No, the insect that shoots out yogurt.
Oh, the dairy bugs.
Yes, that's it. Dairy bugs.
Yes, one of them, I think.
Yeah, don't let them spray you. You'll smell like cheese for like a day.
Which is
What
why
kind of
Wayne still
cheese?
does smell like it.
Yeah, damn it.
Like a good smelling cheese or a bad smelling cheese?
I think it's like cheddar.
It's not too bad. It's not Limburger.
Yes,
That'd be
sir.
horrible.
Cheddar.
Yes, no, the more main issue is the fact that even prestidigitation doesn't get rid of the smell.
Ugh.
It's literally, you
Oh.
just have to wait for it to wear off.
I have an idea. Be right back.
I wouldn't believe you'd be able to get rid of status ailments, so
See.
poison and stuff you won't be able to get rid of. I believe you'll be able to heal quite a few people with it.
I don't want to depend on it because getting poisoned sounds bad, but if Mr. Gold ends up getting poisoned, I would like to try and help.
We could at least make you not smell like cheese as much. Hold out your wrist.
I ain't talking about a significant other. Talking about sibling.
Huh?
You see her take perfume and just dab your wrist and dab the side of your neck.
She was a military sort, wasn't she?
There. Now it's a little less like cheese.
It smells like flowers. But I cannot eat myself. Well, crap.
I was like, you go, sis. No, I think nothing could kill her.
That's the only idea I had.
Fucking portal opened up. I got to see a glimpse back home.
Okay.
It was just her sweeping up the fucking rubble.
Oh, I understand.
Dead. She's all alone.
Was she the maniacal cackly sort? Like, as she's just chucking like.
Understand what?
No, it worked. I understand why you went with the perfume route.
I just figured something more, an not overpowering smell, but a potent smell would help negate the other smell, or at least mask it. And then when it,
Well,
you know,
whatever this is,
doesn't smell like cheese at all, when you stop smelling like cheese, if you want, you can easily wash it off.
I used to be a fucking foreman, you know.
Do not lick it off, Wayne.
Used to be the type of.
Yes, please
will
don't.
make you sick.
It does not taste as good as it smells.
Yelled him for hours.
You know how badly the gender change potion tasted to you?
Nothing to yell at people.
Yeah.
Feels hollow.
It tastes worse.
Imagine that, but about 20 times worse.
Oh.
I perked up a bit when people
There,
were
just,
talking about, like,
just don't taste it.
It's not
It's
meant to
not
be
for.
eaten, Wayne.
let me in on that. Please let me in on that. I just want to be able to shout at people. It's my natural state of being.
It was actually originally made for the nobles who didn't want to bathe.
I mean, to be fair, really all we're working off of is just like a trust system.
That's gross.
but that's because it's also kind of hard to.
That is pretty gross.
When like the fear of death isn't really a thing.
To be fair, it's not like we were part of that.
To go that far just to
True.
punish somebody for something that probably doesn't deserve it.
I always feel like I need a counter just to count how many times you say to be fair in a day.
Wayne, I found a watermelon.
Where did you
It
find
is
it?
adorable.
Outside. We have it around here. I'll show it to you after I put these books in the library.
That's a huge book.
Honest to fucking God, taking the sword out.
I feel like I'm just watching a procession of librarians. Oh, there's Nikolai.
That one's more like a dragon. Wait, or he's not a librarian.
I mean, yeah.
Wayne, librarians
there's
are
a
people
dog.
who work in libraries.
Magic here seems crazy. Unless it's pure.
Anyone
You
can
work
be a
in libraries?
librarian.
I mean, it could be
Yes.
both.
What?
I will be right back.
Would you do
though.
healing stuff?
Got sent here.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
Is
but
she a
I can
librarian?
still work in a library.
It seems like.
I mean,
Ah.
comparatively, I'm not much. Just a cook.
Yeah, you're a line cook at McDonald's.
Please don't remind me.
Oh, I guessed right. I guessed right, did I?
Nah, no. I went to college too for being a line cook at a proper, decent, swanky, fucking
Wait,
restaurant.
Nikolai's here.
McDonald's. Couldn't get in anywhere.
Florida work at Carrabba's. Place had good pizza.
I tried everywhere.
And for some reason, Nikolai is angry, I think.
They were against sharks specifically. Look, I know my people were predators and very aggressive in their previous ancient eras, but I'm not.
Well, hopefully everything's okay.
Oh, I gotcha. These sorts of prejudices. Surprised there weren't any protections.
Right.
For against those prejudices.
I mean, the protections were really put in place a long time ago to protect others from more predator species, but then we kind of started to mellow out, intermingle a bit better, and it kind of just fixed itself over time. Like, we kind of lost all of those predator urges that would make us just act on impulse, and then they just never went away.
Well, those sorts of things can be hard to scrape out of people's minds, right? Those bias, that bigotry. You'll live as long as I have, and you'll see.
Should put the perfume back.
You'll see situations where.
But imagine, like, you're closing the glass together by just swiping your hand over it. Like, you mold the glass back through, and it closes it back up. As you might know, you can stop the water from going out by just putting your hand against it. That'll stop it from bleeding, but yes. The bestest way to fix it is just to close it up after you're done making it stop bleeding.
I mean, you know, we fucking both had a whole loaded connection with that word.
Contain to that immediately. People with large weapons or great weapons such as that, you're supposed to get close and personal and try to grapple them so they don't have the opportunity to swing their weapon.
Oh, that's how you. Where'd it go? That's how you do that.
Indeed, but it's hard to do that as they are swinging around.
What did he say?
So you gotta
They
wait
make
for an
themselves
opening.
spacious.
I think he took the wrong turn.
Well, it's hard to do that sometimes. Especially when a weapon is heavy like that, it will cut you in half. Despite on what armor you have.
I'll take a look.
You just gotta start timing it so where you charge right after the sword passes by you.
If someone uses a lot of magic, you sure know a lot about weapons.
We
wait,
were
no, you
in
said
a
you're
war.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of swords swung at me.
Yes,
well, if
you.
there's no war here, that's like a giant army of like cave gators come out of nowhere
Or
in town.
a Leviathan destroys your previous town.
Well, to be fair, that wasn't necessarily a war. That was more of a battle.
People say wars start from, though.
That
Yes,
and
that is true.
that and it's not like the overall enemies are done.
Sure.
They're trying to find us, so technically it's a war. It's just the battles are few and far between.
Thankfully, yes. Seemed like they were happening practically every day out in the forest, though.
Oh.
At least back in the old town, anyways. Now it's more just a matter of survival.
Well, no matter what happens, you know I'll be here for you.
I know.
Still remember when I almost got cut in half by that claymore? Managed to push you out of the way just in time.
Yes, thankfully that's not usually something that we have to worry about here.
Yeah, hopefully, neither of us have to heroically save the other one.
Hopefully not.
We fought so long for peace. Even if it's not at home, I'd like to enjoy it.
Yes. We did attempt the peaceful route with Shen, but unfortunately it didn't work. The only way that we were going to get quote-unquote peace with Shen was if we gave up our relationship with the Fae, and that included Ivy. And so, obviously, Ivy being a member of the town, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And he did attempt to attack Iona once. Actually, he attempted to attack her once, and he genuinely attacked her twice. And I was in the town when he used his magic to freeze Ryder and several others in place for a short amount of time. Yes?
I apologize.
You have nothing to apologize for. You're not in control of your actions.
I think I need to get to know you. At least, it sounds... Okay, that sounds weird now. I think I figured why I'm associating you with what I am.
Yeah?
You dress like you're from my lands.
I see.
And I associate that with something that I don't deem friendly anymore. So the more I think I know you, or at least the more familiar I am with you around, I think the better it will be.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here?
Huh?
You alright?
No, come on, no. Don't
Are you
listen.
okay?
Keep going.
Trust me, this is...
She simply fears me.
Yes, no. My name is Catherine Angenet. I'm 58. Actually, no, 59 years old now. This is my wife,
Do not look it in
Elyna.
the slightest.
Well, I am a half
If
elf.
you need me, I'm going to be going to the tavern with our newcomer.
Ivy seems to believe that I can be of use, helping with the defense of this town in your upcoming battles, given current situations. I've been told to talk to you about defenses since this place is a nightmare of weak points and structural
It
thing.
really is, honestly.
I would gladly talk to
I told them to organize,
momentarily
and
then
some
about that.
people think we don't need it.
Well,
I will.
before you go, a quick note.
Well, no one thinks we need it till we actually need it.
Worry about all of these other ones that are totally unguarded that people can come through.
I am pushing something of palisades there, but
And
I will
keep them
mention it again.
But yes, no, both my wife and I are half-elves.
I had made somewhat of the assumption the moment you mentioned your age. Which makes sense.
And let's
Well,
see, we are from the Kingdom of Le Mans. And I am a cleric of the Order of the One.
Order of the One?
Yes.
I'm not familiar.
In our realm, there is only one deity, but because he has not revealed his name, we simply refer to him as the One.
Well, my name is Cyphus. I am... I guess I don't even know what that I am anymore, really.
Well, that's understandable.
I don't know. We're apparently feed a rabbit watermelon.
Yeah.
So, I used to be a part of an order as well. And, it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. So, yeah.
Yes,
I
unfortunately.
apologize.
It's quite alright. Unfortunately, there were some sects within our order that didn't follow the tenets as they were supposed to.
That's a big-ass melon. I'm sorry.
It's actually not very big. We actually had one bigger a long time ago. Or at least so I was told.
I see. Right, well, anyways. I want to learn how to do better and more proper healing, if possible.
Alright then.
I am that of the order element.
Alright, then I should be able to help you.
That's definitely your job, not mine. We're complete opposites as far as our affinities go.
I can make that estimate. Ironically enough, your element heals me. The other one hurts me. I can use the other one, but it hurts me. Ironic.
Well, if you ever need healing, come to me. I'll be more than happy to heal you.
Of course. I appreciate it. I really do. Congratulations.
To be fair, it's better than some of the other things that Lewis found.
Yeah. Well.
Let's see, there was a dragon scale, there was the 2 chaos cores. Let's see, what else was it?
Sorry, what's
At least they're
a
useful
chaos
for
core?
finding things.
It is the center of an elemental being made of pure chaos.
Yep.
Think a small little rock
Which
with
is-
runes carved into it.
I don't even know how they did that, so good job on them.
Two chaos elementals who had been terrorizing the town for a while were eventually defeated, and Blue just took their cause.
I see.
In fact, I'm fairly
Understandable.
certain Lou actually still has a shattered piece of one of the chaos cores.
Well, whenever you're open to teaching me, I'm willing and down to learn. I know how to lay on hands, but every time I use it like twice, it drains me, so.
You and I aren't much different.
So it would seem.
I use my magic once, and I get fucking exhausted.
That sounds, yeah, problematic. Hey, maybe if you train him more, though. That's what I'm hoping to have to do. Hopefully
That's what I said too.
If not, oh fuck.
Hopefully we'll get you
Where
there.
I come from, magic drains your life. Well, the magic that I do, anyway.
Oh, well, make sure you don't drain away your life force.
I usually only use it in emergencies. Like last resort kind of thing.
By the way, I'm gonna take a walk around.
Alright.
Let me know whenever you're free to teach.
Of course.
I look forward to learning.
And I look forward to teaching.
And I look forward to probably end up being injured where you need to heal me.
It'll probably happen more often than not.
Probably. We could play roulette some more with if I get horribly messed up with order healing.
Hopefully not.
This thing has finally figured out what my affinities are.
What is it?
Life and earth.
Ah, that would make sense.
Well, it looks like you can help with the life aspect of it.
And when it comes to healing, if you infuse the healing into specifically just the earth affinity, you should be able to heal anyone that has a death affinity. Just
Show
so
me.
long as you don't use the life aspect of it.
So is it sad that when I think of using Earth Affinity to heal someone, I just imagine you beating someone with a rock saying heal?
I feel like that would be Jana's way of healing more than anything.
Yeah. I did learn
Speaking of,
to
I
make
wonder where
my first
Jana
2
went.
potions. They went to take a nap.
Ah, I see.
The way potions are made here is very different than I did in my world.
There's a lot of
Oh,
things
yes,
different in
I
this
would
world.
assume that. I would assume that your world didn't even have gender change potions.
Excuse me.
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, Nico?
There's somebody in the medical wing. I actually helped them out a little bit. Just a bit. I stopped their bleeding, but they're having a bit of a headache, and their wounds are still kind of there.
Yeah, we can go take a look.
I don't want to pull you away from anything.
I know
I
it's
just
fine.
don't know how else I can help
Someone
you.
needing treatment always comes first.
Yes. And even then, we will only talking. I swear if it ends up being either gold or Wayne.
You can go somewhere nice and
Then I'll just suplex him.
whatever you want. I'm not saying you gotta do it, but you know.
I don't know why I gotta make it weird. Okay, I
You can get to the main just
Well, it wasn't.
That would probably be
I
best.
gotta check for. I gotta check on
Hello,
something
Blue.
anyway, so that's kind of like 2 birds with 1 stone or whatever. Okay, well thank you, Miss.
I see. Do you happen to know what your affinities are?
I would have probably been like quietly freaking out the whole day, I probably would have found a real quiet place and cried for a while, and then
Let me see. She holds out her sundial and shows the life and order affinity.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was supposed to make a pie today, so maybe we'll do that. I guess. I'll bring you some.
Yes.
If we do, okay.
Dunno.
Well, I mean, what kind of pie you like?
Well, you got life and order or death and chaos. It's up to you. How you want to try being.
I got chocolate. I can't eat that, but I got.
What?
I got you. I got the
What mean?
chocolate and I got a meat. I haven't had a meat pie in a while, but it's a bug
That could
pie, so
honestly really be anything.
I'll give that
Yeah.
a shot. Next
But seeing as how you can heal without it hurting as much, why don't you try?
Aaron, do you happen to have a healing potion on you?
Oh, already take potion.
Oh, you already did. Alright. With a 15, the wound will completely close, and it will only leave a slight scratch mark. There you are. Would you like me to clean off the blood as well?
She is going to be living her final moments.
There you go.
It didn't actually do anything, it's just him copying the sound.
Close. Prestidigitation.
Prestigiable.
And she would have casted it when Blue said it. There you go. Just keep practicing it. More than likely, the healing potion. I wonder. Did you happen to use a lot of your mana today?
No. Maybe?
With your headache, does it feel like almost like you're drained of energy?
Feel like too much.
I see. You may need to find a way to properly release your mana then. Just in case there might be too much stored within.
Is there any spell that you can cast easily? Well, maybe if you keep casting it over and over, it can drain. Unless it is more of a strain to keep it active.
Now, does it feel like the headache is getting better?
Too much still.
Do you know of any spells that are more mana dependent?
Now that I think about it, if I remember when you first arrived here, you didn't have any memories at all.
I'll be back. Chat, if you can hear me, and hopefully you can. I need a sec to figure out what the hell's going on with my audio.
shadow cast on it.
Okay. There we go. That was really weird. All I was hearing was static.
Yeah, it just
But
looked like you were.
because I'm already up here, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
There we go.
Hello, Miss Jojo.
Hi.
Would you like to speak about that one thing?
Yeah.
All right. Would you all mind giving me and Miss Jojo some privacy? I'm afraid this falls under doctor-patient confidentiality, if you know what that means.
All right.
Thank you,
It's
Wayne.
okay, Wayne. We'll deal with the melon situation later.
Yes, if you could.
It is situation.
Like I said, try and get as much rest as you can. Thank you, Aaron.
So it's been about an hour.
Yes?
It seems to have worked like you had thought it would.
Well, that's good.
Definitely new, definitely different. Did not expect what I am experiencing. So that's a positive, honestly.
That's good.
I don't. Knowing basic biology, it seems to function as it should. Everything seems to be fine. No complications, no strangeness. I mean, it's strange since it's not. I'm so very accustomed to what was before, and now that it isn't, it feels like something's off.
I'm sure that will be something that you will get used to. It certainly took a while for me to get used to. Everything when I first drank the gender change potion to test it. Because obviously I'm not going to give my patient something that I'm not going to be able to use myself.
Understandable. Is this a permanent change or is this just a temporary?
It should be permanent. I would recommend not washing anything off until the next day, though, just to be certain.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Well, that's. Maybe I should talk to Nerda, but I don't know if she would even know how to, properly seam in the pants. I mean, these are kind of jeans, even though they're white. I'll talk to Nerda about that. We'll figure something out.
Yes, I'm sure she can help you with any tailoring.
This is just gonna need to get used to. That's all. Just standing and moving around feels different too. Yeah. Either way. So far it seems like success. No issues. No side effects. No nothing. So it's certainly something you could potentially use for others. I don't know if this was like a trial or something. or if you've actually previously used this already or not.
No, I'd actually not attempted to use it as a salve before.
Oh. Well, now you know.
Yes, exactly. Also, rolling with a natural 20, both with and without advantage, it is going to be permanent.
Okay, okay. Oh, wait, what about the water?
And
that might be an issue.
if you want, I can give you some bandages to properly wrap it to keep it dry.
That might be for the best.
All right. It was thankfully a success. There you are.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go make sure everything is good, and then go get some rest.
All right then.
I will let you know if anything changes at all.
All right.
Just in case.
And if you, after everyone has sort of gone to bed, if you want me to do a thorough examination, just stop by later in the night.
Okay, can do. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
This is gonna get getting used to. Oh, goodness.
I am as well. Are you all right though? Are you sure? You know that I always worry about you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We should see about getting some rest. I have a feeling we probably won't be needed tonight. Yeah. I have a feeling that we're probably not going to be needed tonight, so if you would like. Yes. Mm. I'd say let's just stay here with the beds. Like I said, we more than likely won't be needed. We'll just lock the door. And respawn.
I still love that your head lights up every
What?
time you talk.
Oh, that was way too much fun.
Yes!
You both
Hang
are
on.
fucking adorable.
I caused way too many problems.
Okay, good. She didn't collapse right before she got on the
Too
bed.
many problems.
Yeah. Did you even hear about everything I caused this single, thing?
No. Also, I'm
Also,
not
Dudley
kidding.
was
I
here
rolled
looking for you
twice,
a
and
bit
they were
ago.
both natural 20s.
Jesus.
That's the rarity. That's a
Roll third
Dudley was
time
here
and you
looking for you a little
insta-kill
bit ago.
something. Well, I
But he
see
saw
it.
everyone was still in map, so he left.
Alright.
Yeah, I saw him pass by. I was waiting to see if he actually played a character or not.
Although it didn't go as planned, it still was funny, and I got the thing done that I was told to get done.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a tiny bird.
After that.
So yeah, I really need to get a new card for this headset, like,
I have a feeling he knows.
tonight.
I have a feeling I know what he's gonna talk to me about.
But yeah, at least 5 times this session, my vision went completely black. As if, like, my headset shut off.
Bye, Mom.
And the last time it did it, oh, my cord's fucked. But the last time, it even messed with my audio, and everyone just sounded like as they talked.
I'm just totally gonna sit down at the forge. Don't worry. I'm just gonna like sit down somewhere here. I'm gonna sit down at the steps.
talking?
Who's talking?
Talking in my brain.
Who's talking?
I think they found the global thing.
Yeah.
Or Skeletors, it's like, you fools.
They might have found the global microphone by accident.
So yeah, I've not only been dealing with the static, but also my headset just going black.
Oh, the amount of problems that caused this.
I need a new cord. I don't have time to wait for the big screen VR. I didn't want to spend the 80.
A new PC soon. I want it to come in now.
All I can say is Rib technically owes me a favor.
Wow.
Things happen.
I'll finally be able to.
Standing.
I probably should in my stream.
I did maybe even standing
Is
here.
this session over?
Yes.
That's
It's like soft RP now.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, people are still soft RP.
We'll need to talk in crossover of how we're introducing Project War Chariot.
Oh, okay. Wait. Only
Give me an
5
idea.
here, but
Yeah, it's very boring. He's pretty much like a big bioweapon, big sentient like bioweapon with still its conscience, like still there.
Alright. Let's see if there's anyone still streaming.
Wait, was it? Oh, okay.
It wasn't
I
controlled
hear
by like
person.
Umbrella.
Ooh. Oh, person.
So far, I gave him his big axe, which the model comes with, and I gave him a large, pretty big photokin that's bigger than a person. Probably bigger than him.
You know what? I haven't rated Lyra in a while.
I tried fitting it on his hand, but then it turns out it's like.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you enjoyed.
Getting it on a person's hand, that's gonna work well.
Literally, one of the reasons why I'm a streamer is to make other people's days better.
It's not like you can have total fire in the thing.
Hello. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Excellent.
Ezwick, did you have fun?
Yeah, as long as you guys are happy, I'm
Way
happy.
too much. I caused way too many problems today.
But I will see you all tomorrow for After Dawn. Until then, say hi to Mother Lyra for me.
They were saying is that
I think they're playing Once Human. Yeah. They're playing Once Human, so that game is interesting. So, I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
That was weird.
Yeah.
You just blubbing. What you blubbing for? What you blubbing for, blubbers? That's Bibbles.